in the entire world. They're all looking at us. And we know, because we're morally grounded and spiritually rooted, two things. That to whom much is given, much is required. We have an awesome responsibility not only to save ourselves, but to be the model for all people of African descent throughout the entire world. They are looking to us. They say, what are Black folks in America doing? What are they singing? What are they marching about? What are they aspiring to? They are thinking that and saying that, I promise you. Now, in the context of what I'm going to be saying,
that is very powerful. Good day and gratitude, family. It's so many of us on right now. I debated if I want to come on, but then I had started looking at George Fraser again and stuff, because we 24 hours a day. You ain't got to watch the Waltons, the Price is Right. You ain't got to watch none of that. I promise you. You find that one link, and the whole Black media, the whole Black world gonna open up to you. Yes, it is beautiful the way we are actually taking the time, using our time, our energy, our resources. I mean, some of us going all out with our equipment that we need to sit here and professionally and, have all our equipment together and stuff, and our notes and the time that they taken to make it organized. Yes, it's time. It's an awakening happening. So yeah, I was like, I was just sitting here. I got a couple of options, but I know I have my purpose too. See, we all got our purpose and stuff. That's why it's okay with me that we move around. It's okay with me that we move around and stuff, and some of them that I miss now, I'll catch them later. I can go back and watch them after this. That's fine. Yeah, let me get my drink. That's what I was doing. Let me give me some drink right fast. Get my cup anyway. But I want to come on and do my reading. I be trying to do my little reading and stuff. I know I don't read all perfect, fine, proper, but it's my favorite. This is my favorite cup right here. Today versus yesterday. So yeah, I can put this on for y'all just when I get set up and stuff. Get your tea too. This Dr. George Fraser.
There's three things. One, I cannot say all that I really would like to say within the constraints of the time that I have. So we're going to make this a two-part presentation. I'm going to give you the first sort of macro part right now. If I'm ever invited back by Clifton and Irwin, I'll give you part two. It's just too much to say, too little time to say. I'm going to try to get it done within about 60 minutes so that I can leave time for Q&A, because it is a provocative proposition that I'm going to be laying on the table for you. And I want you...
One thing, okay, I'm ready. I think I'm ready. You can go watch this on YouTube. We'll watch it at some point. It's only 32 minutes long. That's not long at all. If y'all want to watch it together, we can, because I have no problem. But it's Rise or Die, devise, I guess the DEV, devising a new consciousness and habits for self-mastery, part 1. I think we need to look at it. I think we need to watch it. I think I need to play it, because it's talking about the habits, the life change that I'm talking about, the lifescape that Black America must undergo, where we, how you change your whole landscape. Yeah, your mama come over and visit and stuff. Your husband done got out there and gave you some new flowers, done changed the whole scape of your front yard for you. So, we got to do that for us, for Black America. We need to devise a whole new lifescape, because this life we've been living and stuff is for the benefit of white America. Yep, it's been for the benefit of white America. I know we didn't know. I didn't know either. But yeah, that's what we've been doing. We have been manipulated and used. I got so many receipts over here. I'm gonna get that together, And we just been misled for so long. So yeah, we do have to make these changes. And I have been speaking about it. We need to make, a whole new revamping of our lives. Everything we watch, what we listen to, how we greet each other. That's especially important to me, how we greet each other. Because now that I know that this language is not our true language and stuff, I'm skeptical of it. Yeah, I believe every few words you speaking, you possibly cussing somebody out, cursing somebody out. Soon as we get up in the morning, I thought I was happy saying good morning when I get up in the morning, because I generally get up hitting the floor running. I'm just happy. I see the sun behind my eyes, and I know that sun is for me because it look red. You got your eyes closed and the sun is up and stuff, it look red. It look so inviting and warm. So yeah, when I get up, I'm hitting the floor running. Yeah, and what do we say? Good morning. Good morning. I probably could give you the most happiest good morning you ever heard. You'll remember it all day long. But that word morning, it means something different to us, Black people. You know better, you do better. So yeah, I do feel like even the way we greet each other. We know a lot of us greet Grand Rising, and Sister Vicky Dilla be saying shalom. And all the wonderful greetings that we have. But see, we didn't make sure everybody got the memo. We didn't make sure everybody kept up and received the knowledge. And that's been a problem for us, because we can't leave none of us behind. Those that be left behind is because it's their choice, see, to stay behind in this whole system of bullshit. It's up to them. But those that don't know, it's our duty to reach them. It's our duty to at least let them know so they can have a choice, a decision of what matters to them. A lot of us don't even know. We think we doing. We think we living what really matters. And we're not. We are not. So I am Face the Nation. Let me give out some good love here. Hey, how you doing, family? Good day, Grandizer 12. Morning, Auntie. Good day. 1,000 subs. Oh, my ancestors. Well, that's fine. Thank y'all. Thank y'all. I hope you love the ancestors as much as I do. Because if you don't, ain't no need in subbing. If you don't love the ancestors like I do, if you don't think of them, give them credit, praise, honor them, respect them, mention them, and teach about them, then yeah, I hope you're here to learn how to do them things and be okay with it. Because that's how I do. That's how I live my life. I thank y'all for subscribing, but you ain't got to if you ain't sincere with it. If it don't resonate with you and I'm irritating you and stuff to that point, yeah, you can unsubscribe. I'm not here to say subscribe, share, like, all of that. That's not even what I'm here for. My ancestors told me to sit here and teach and tell us about them. The good, the bad, and the ugly. That's happened to them. The savage, the ravishness. So I thank y'all. I truly do. And I hope it's doing some good. I hope I ain't wasting nobody's time. Because too many people done wasted mine. I can accept I wasted my own time. But other people and stuff, no, you don't get to waste my time no more. I'm the only one that can waste my time. So I just want y'all to know that. We all gonna have to see each other anyway. We all gonna have to come to this realization one way or the other. I tend to go the long way around. So, I'll see you eventually. It's good. It is wonderful. Ooh, they so happy. Ooh, the ancestors are so happy. Who told me that? Oh, Grandizer 12. All right. Hi, Jan. Good day. Good day, everyone. Hey there, 100. Yeah, I'm back at it. Yeah. Yeah, I'm back with the ancestors and stuff. I just got a little into George Fraser. I did get into him and stuff. He's one of my new mentors. I didn't know about George. No, and now he told me about Toni Morrison. So, everything connects. Connect the dots. That was what he came up with. Connect the dots. Y'all know we remember that game, Connect 4. The same thing, we got to connect the dots for us, for our people, our babies. We do, Yeah, so let me get this out the way. I am Face the Nation. We're on Bolden Unchained. Yeah, Bolden Unchained. You ain't chained. You ain't bound by nothing. You ain't hurting nobody. You ain't hurting nobody by being here, listening and learning how to love your ancestors, how to love on us, on each other. In some cases, I believe we don't even love ourselves because we take this greatness away from us. How dare we take this greatness away from us? All the lessons, all the love, the legacy for us. And we just set it down right there and just go on about some other life. That's like looking for another love like your mama's. And you know ain't nobody gonna love you like your mama love you. So yeah, right here you can be free. You know, if you don't want to be free with your ancestors for your ancestors, then yeah, you are free to go. You can leave, and we advise you to. Me and all the ancestors, we advise you to, because we don't want nobody to be irritated and stuff. We don't want you to be weary. We just want you to be wary and to know that yours is a true love. Black love is true. Black love ain't no fib or no myth. Yeah, we here on Bolden Unchained to assist Black America and Black media. If it weren't for Black media, y'all, I wouldn't even be sitting here. You know, Black media. And so we're here to assist us in the uncovering and the condemning, yep, of the many agendas, events, projects, operations, plans, bills, codes, laws, studies, courses, memorandums. I didn't know these folks had memos. Memos is really a word. Memorandums is so many experiments. Y'all, so many studies on Black America. That's why I can believe, you know, the oil that Elijah McCoy had to hand drop into them locomotives when he came back and couldn't find no job. And he invented the drip cup. It ain't even got to stop. That locomotive can keep right on running because the cup going to be dripping. And see, that's how America is running. Dripping Black blood. Yeah, that's why America running so smoothly off of my ancestors. My ancestors, I ain't here to sugarcoat nothing about what I done read that they done went through. Because ain't nobody taught it. Ain't nobody talking about it. Ain't nobody teaching about it. Everybody want to talk about slavery. We at a point now where we can talk about slavery. Ain't that some shit? Everybody, I just seen somebody a while ago. I guess they talking to their people too. Because they gonna have to evolve from after slavery. Because don't make light these massacres of our Black Wall Street wasn't all that. This was after slavery. This right here was after slavery. How about we got to talk about all of that too? I'm in the era of slavery, but I didn't start when we were physically enslaved. And that's because I'm the last one here to the fight. Well, till you come on. I know you probably over there already been fighting at you. I know that's right. Hold on, because I'm learning. You can hold on because I'm learning. You can leave and come back because you know I got some catching up to do. So, it's all with respect. Be where you supposed to be. Go where you supposed to go because we here for this. We here for this. We ain't just going to be out of it tomorrow or the next day because by now, it's your life. By now, Black America is your life. Saving Black people. Your Black friends, your Black babies, if you got babies, your neighbors, your cousins, your nieces, your elders. It's about us now. So, I'm just grateful. I'm grateful. I don't know about nobody else and stuff, honey. The sun is shining out there for you and me. And if it wasn't so cold where I am, I'll be out there in it. I would be out there in it. I sure would, from sun up to sundown. I love being in the sun. See, that right there, what white America didn't count on. Us surviving under the sun. Us getting to know how and why we survived under the sun. Because it's here for us. It's here for us. Where do you think our ancestors got all that energy from? They did it because they had the energy of the sun with them. That was their strength, their battery. Even though they had to get out there 9 months pregnant. Sister and them had to get out there till they actually had that baby. Some of them probably had the baby in the field. Because them motherfuckers, them slave owners didn't cut them no slack whatsoever. Yeah, I'm here for my ancestors. Don't make no mistake and don't waste your time. Joe, don't. And I'm finna uncover everything that should have been uncovered, talked about, worked on some healing for Black America. We ain't never had no healing. How we got all these intelligent people out here? Hey, you did graduate. You did get some degrees and stuff. You bought your land and stuff like that. You got your big old mini mansion and your mini vehicles, all them garages and stuff. But you forget about your people. Who was that? Fannie Lou Hamer said, if I ain't free, your ass ain't free either. You ain't free either, Black America. So see, yeah. I mean, oh yeah. Thank you for being here. Now we finna go ahead and magnamize this. Yep. Uh-huh. George Fraser, rise or die. That's right. Hey, ain't no need in being fearful and afraid and stuff. Even dying. We scared of even dying. We so scared of dying and stuff. And I know Black people is trying their hardest, their best, to get to heaven. Because we going to make sure we ain't going to hell. We going to make sure we ain't going to hell in no lake of fire forever and ever and ever. So I know Black people is really serious about going to heaven. But even that right there is a fable. It's a fib, a myth. That right there is, what is it called? Fear-mongering. That's fear-mongering. They done told you, look at all that up there. You see all them different colors up there? That's the multiverse. Not just the universe. That's the multiverse. You can go up there when you pass away from here. When you done here, even if you ain't found your purpose here, my sister, my brother, you probably gonna come back to this hellhole. So you got to find your purpose. See, you can say, hey, I don't want to go back to that shit, and the ancestors will let you through. Who is it, Osiris, that's guarding, the judging after you pass away and stuff? They'll probably be like, all right, well, come on then. She said she ain't fighting for Black folk no more. Shit. Send her on through. And you can go to the 7th universe, the 7th multiverse. It's a multiverse, like 12 universes. I just learned it too. You can go to the 7th universe, 5th universe, 6th universe. I'm going to the 12th. I ain't going to heaven. I'm going to the 12th universe, honey. So see, we ain't even got to be afraid of that. Yeah, you can look outside of religion that we've been taught, Jesus and God and Jehovah, where I'm from. Now I know it's Yahweh and Yahushua. And then I done learned about Buddha and Krishna. Well, I done learned a tether of Buddha and Krishna, Dionysus and Horus and Tamun. Got the same histories as Jesus. So yeah, I'm just kind of like, yeah, I can't put it in a box then. I can't put its name in a box. It ain't even got a name. It's just cosmic energy. The multiverse, who can name the multiverse? Who was here to say, oh, we're going to record what the multiverse is? You can't understand it. Because when the multiverse was there in its infinite beginning, it wasn't no sound. The only sound was a shooting star or a black hole. I don't know. Those were the sounds. So to me, it don't even have a name. It's just cosmic energy. It's movement. It's energy. And I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that because I know that's how we came to be. That's what birthed the Black woman. The Black woman, the one giving birth. Yeah. The Black woman is the one giving birth to other people, other kids, babies. The Black man ain't giving birth to nothing. He got the seed, the water, however you want to look at it. But it's the Black woman that's actually caring, nurturing, protecting, she's sheltering, and then she gives birth. That's it and that's all. Well, the cosmos did it. I don't know how they called it the Big Bang Theory, and got us off into this whole new understanding. But for me, it don't even make sense. It don't even make sense. So yeah, I'm cool with it. I can accept it. I can deal with my consequences. If I have to come back here again because I was wrong, I'm gonna tell every last one of y'all the best way I can. I'm trying to remember. I'm trying to tell every last one of y'all I've been here before. And yeah, y'all, it ain't no multiverse going up to heaven and stuff, but that ain't happened yet. So yeah, I'm sticking with what I'm learning, with what I'm knowing and stuff. And I won't, Faith won't. I'm not gonna keep my ancestors trapped right here. Time is irrelevant. We're timeless. I'm timeless. I only been here 52 years. See? But I refuse to keep my ancestors trapped right here on this earth. We still got our ancestors trapped in this terror that they endured because we won't even face it. We won't even face it. We won't address it. We'll talk about slavery when we was in chains, and we know how horrific that was. Because couldn't nobody get up and run when they done got you stripped to that pole right there, and they just whipping the hell out of you. We know how horrific that was. But after slavery, see, don't nobody want to talk about after slavery, because then you got to say to yourself, oh, so they ain't had no healing. What made that? What made them do all of that? And then you got another book on it, and another book, and another book. So yeah, I want to know, where did all this right here culminate? You know, all this self-hatred, dedicated ignorance that I done learned about. Dr. Ray Hagen done coined the dedicated ignorance. See, y'all didn't even make sure we knew that. It's some of us that don't have degrees and the GED that's willing to learn. See, y'all kind of like them elite celebrity folks and stuff, where y'all think, oh, she didn't graduate. Ain't no need passing that book to her. Who? Hey, reach over there and give that to baby sister. Hell, why you gonna pass over me? And baby sister ain't gonna do nothing but set it down. I'm just saying. You put together all the people I know, and it probably ain't but 5 that want to sit down and read with your ass. So shut up, because you probably got people like that around you. The thing about it is you got to make sure everybody get it. Don't skip over nobody. Why you skipping over us and stuff? So yeah, I'm kind of like the uneducated. You know, I ain't got no degrees. Mainstream, the white man's education. And at this point, I don't even need his diploma. No, I went and got the GED for what good it did. For what good it did. Ain't taught me nothing. I did go to the 11th grade now. Hell, shit, I didn't quit in the 3rd grade like I should have. You know, like I should have. See, we were saying, I don't want to go to school. No, mama, some of us got our ass whooped because we didn't want to get up and go to school because we knew hell, these folks weren't teaching us nothing. Shit, after you done learned the first beginning, after what, 3rd grade, that's it. Ain't nothing there for us. Shit. That's why Malcolm said, only a fool will let his enemy teach his kids. We knew it when we were young, that them folks wasn't teaching us nothing. So shit, yeah, you know, I ain't sitting up here with y'all with no degrees, no, I got the general education diploma, you know, but yeah, that's about it. That's about it. The rest of it is just me, my life, my choices and decisions and stuff, you know, in life, like all of us. But I ain't using it for white America. White America don't get no more benefit of the doubt from me. No, they don't get no more mercy. They don't get no more understanding. I can treat you like a living being because you living, but you know, I'm not gonna go out there and cut down no tree anyway. I'm not gonna go out there and kick no puppy anyway. See, black people, we don't do that. That's not our life. That's not our mindset. Our heart don't work like that. We didn't come from the cosmos to be anti-life to nothing. You hear me? Nothing. We just didn't. We just didn't. White America did. The pale-faced people, I know I've been learning about melanaceous and all them good words and stuff. Other ways, I guess white folk telling us that we can, well, that lady was telling us other ways we can describe white and black, you know. But hell, after all this time, shit, a lot of us ain't gonna know what melanaceous mean. Because didn't nobody teach everybody. You know, they just didn't. And now for everything to be waking up and feeling this shift. See, that's what's happening. It's a shift going on. The cosmos did it. It's out of our control. The cosmos knows that their masterpiece, us, black people, black America and black Africa, the cosmos knows that we're so traumatized. We can't come together. We can't be with each other. It's so many agendas, targets, events. It's so many arrows in our back. Our mind is literally One universe away from insanity. Our mind must be. The cosmos is waking up. The cosmos is in it now. It's spiritual now. So Black America, I'm just here to tell us, I guess, here to get our shit together. We got to get white America everything of theirs back. You take all of this shit you done projected on us, you take it back. And those of us that can't do it, those of us that have tried and we can't do it for the life of us because our heart is not in it. We feel like it's a division. Then we want you to feel okay and we want you to go on over there with them. Because we ain't even got time to sit here and explain to you, why, come on, let's go. See, that division happened. That particular division happened when we were physically free. And some blacks didn't want to leave the plantation. They were too scared to leave the plantation. So they said, yeah, all right, master, we'll stay. Me and my family, we'll stay and we'll work for you and you can pay us and we'll be free. And then they started talking, well, we're going to get the big cabin. We're going to get the big slave cabin. Because, the slave quarters is where they stayed at. And they were like, yeah, we're going to get Face. We're going to get Face cabin. She got that little plot out on the side right there. And black people should have said, bring y'all motherfucking asses on here. Let's go. We ain't been on this plantation watching us get beat, slaughtered, skinned. We ain't been on these plantations for your ass to just decide you gonna stay. And so that's why, we have a hard time leaving. We have a hard time leaving white America. I know, I get it. You just got to make the decision whose side are you on. What do you stand up for? I don't know. White America did this. I don't even know how to be politically correct with y'all. What, you want me to say pro-life and anti-life? I don't know. I'm trying to find a way to put it too, where it don't make you feel some type of way, because you're not wrong in loving your ancestors and caring about what they went through. How you gonna be wrong for that? Them are your people. White people, the only ones can heal them, but we gotta heal us. I don't give a damn if white folks don't want to heal themselves. We gotta heal us. And if that means getting the hell away from white America, then so be it. Because if they never were going to be sincere with us anyway, we should have never stayed around them. We should have never stayed around them. Somebody should have told Martin, hell no. Hell to the fuck no. Because they hadn't shown us no sincerity then. They ain't showing us no sincerity now. Here, if anything, they bringing in other pressure. That's what it is, other pressure. So yeah, we might well go on and be the diamonds that we are. Because pressure make diamonds and jewels and stuff. Because it's under so much pressure. And I guess that friction is polishing it up. So we might well go on and be true. The sun, it created us. The sun is here for us. The cosmos created us. All that cosmos up there, y'all. No, ain't nobody finna tell me I can't use my big brain. No. So we might be different, and that's fine. Because we all been taught the same. Hell, everybody brainwashed. Hell, y'all asses brainwashed too. Shit, you indoctrinated too. And you sitting up here with you done got all the medals. Like the black troops and stuff, when they finally started fighting and stuff, they won all the troops, y'all. Black soldiers won all the troops. They won all the medals. Every regiment. Yeah, you might have had some white troops. Some of them probably did win one because they all brave. But shit, here I'm here to praise and glorify my people. White folk been glorifying theirs, praising their people, giving their people all the credit for the longest. Ain't nobody said a word. So yeah, let me give the credit to my people. Shit, it's time for me to do that for me. I ain't here for everybody else. Only those that's ready to do it too. But yes, honey, all of that is for us. So everything that the cosmos is doing and manifesting and birthing, it could be new planets. It could be the stars. It could be the rainbows, the storms. The cosmos is alive. I don't know which one of them came down here. Maybe it was a shooting star that went, and and there we was. But all of that right there is like all the medals that the black troops won. The Purple Heart. What's that other one? Something about the Spingarn medal we kept seeing and stuff. All the medals. See, the cosmos gave us all of those keys right there. And white America took it away. Yep, won't let you have nothing. Sure won't. Got you thinking you got to go to heaven where they ass at. Yeah, that's where they at. Or go to hell. Heaven or hell. Hun, I'm telling you right now, Black America, you better start thinking. It's a spiritual awakening going on. I don't know how to explain it to y'all and stuff. I thought it was just religious. That was it, and that was all. No, it ain't. Honey, it's religious and spiritualness. Yep, and I'm spiritual. Yeah, we look it through a spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience, and education. Yep, I don't know where them three came up from, but that's what it is for me. I need to know who I'm loyal to. I found out. I needed to know, though. I had to do the work. You know, I felt like I was blaspheming against God. I felt like, I was dividing people and stuff, about having to do this. I forgave slavery, but then when the ancestors gave me this, I was like, oh, wow, I think my heart palpitated a little bit. This, I didn't even know about the depth of this. I heard about Tulsa in like 2013, my whole life practically. When I learned about Tulsa, Black Wall Streets. But when they gave me this right here, it was kind of like, wow, I'm going, it's like when you question God and they tell you blaspheming. When I realized, I'm starting with Red Summer, and I might have skimmed a little bit of it. I know I looked at the pages because this the only book that we done read so far that's got pages in it. See, that's Willie Brown. But I had to, like, you obey your God. When he tell you to give that person right there $2 that's standing with their sign and you do it. Well, I had to obey too. And this right here is what it was, because I see why I'm here. The need that I see need to be filled. I'm helping us to fill this need. Is why Black America got so much dedicated ignorance. Why we self-hate each other. Why we self-hate ourselves. Why can't we see the love and the loyalty, the faithfulness, the creativeness that only we got? That only we got. So what if you and your cousin don't get along? She can, that number one song you got in your head, your sister can, your cousin can give you the melody to it, the dance. If y'all don't do nothing else, at least be together and get that done. Hell, then both of you get a check, for your royalties. But see, we can't even come together for our creativeness. We can't even come together for our creativeness. So I want to know why. Why Black America can't come together for all of these wonderful cosmic gifts that we got, that only we got. I ain't saying you can't create no masterpiece with other folks, because you can. But we create the best with each other. That's just my opinion on it. Yeah, that's just my opinion on it. I know. I feel like that about us. Well, try it then. Just because you feel different, that's fine. So we look into a spiritual lens of loyalty, resilience, because who else can survive this? Who else can survive this after slavery and still be okay, very forgiving, non-vengeful? We don't hold nothing over white America head. No, we don't hold nothing over their head. When they get to talking crazy and shit, we don't say, oh, so you trying to do me like you did Willie? You thinking about you doing my child like that in school and stuff because you trying to feel like Carolyn Bryant and them felt. What's going on? We don't throw none of that in white folks' face and let them know we ain't forgot what y'all asses did. See? And white America just act like, oh, hell, it's nothing. Shit, they'll forgive anything. They'll forgive everything. Just keep them in religion. Keep them on that forgiveness mode. And we can do whatever we want to do to them. So now, Black America, we got all of these agendas against us. It seemed like to me they done passed 100 different agendas. And probably 2 didn't get through. Yeah. I'm just saying, that's how I feel about it and stuff. So, yeah, we look it through a spiritual lens of resilience and education, because we finna learn. I'm finna learn. Yeah, I'm learning. Well, hopefully every time I come back, I got something new to tell, that I done learned about Black people. Yeah, I don't need to learn nothing else about white America, what white America done built up, what they done created, what they trying to offer. If they trying to offer it, fine. Read it. If it's for me and I want it, then give it here. But yeah, other than studying, it's time to study white America, where I'm sitting at. Other than studying white Americans, I got to go out and work with them because now ain't none of us ever had the business mindset to have our own businesses. Now you know Shay been braiding hair since her little tail like 6 years old, sitting there braiding them little braids, and it looked like it would twist. Now she's 16, the girl braiding everybody's hair. Honey, she doing twists. She braiding the cosmos in somebody's head. You can literally look down and she done drew a whole scene in someone's head, and it looks so beautiful. She's so meticulous. This side is exactly equal like that side. Why ain't nobody told Shay, hey, you got your business. This is your business. And she do it with our regular hair. Ain't that, see? But we ain't never had no business mindset. See, we all just thought, hey, go to school, get your degree, get your diploma and stuff. And then you go to college and, and you become a famous, lawyer or doctor or something like that. We ain't never told us you get your degree and stuff. And then you go open your own business for your people. We ain't never been specific with us like that. So, yeah, I'm learning, And then Dr. George Fraser said you make your biggest contribution to life when you reach like your 50s and 60s and 70s and 80s and 90s. Yeah, he said that's when you liable to make your biggest contribution. You're going to make contributions and stuff from early life to age 49. Yeah, you are going to graduate. You are going to get married. You are going to become a mother. You probably will have your business, because a lot of us are doing well. I think I found that paper too where that man went off on me. I was trying to quote them statistics and stuff, but I think it said like 350,000. When I find it, I'm going to bring it to you. But out of all of us in America, it's only like 350,000 that actually made it to financial freedom. Whether, I don't know if it was talking about whether they were celebrities, musicians, athletes, possibly all pastors, probably everybody's in there that got to that financial freedom streak. They reached that platform. And then that man tried to go off about it and stuff. Shit. And that ain't a lot. 350,000 people out of how many last chance I looked, it was like 45 million black people in America. I don't know. 25 million, something like that. Well, either way, whatever it was, 350,000 ain't nothing but a drop in the bucket. Where my clothes at? Where's my clothes? Because I can show you how a drop in the bucket is. It's just like, that's it. So, yeah, we've been misled. We ain't reached no pinnacle of success. Where? Everybody been successful being dedicated to staying ignorant. That's the only success. And then when you think about it, how many of those 350,000 actually come back and help? Like Terrence Crawford. He the first one I read about and stuff. I know some other folks do good and stuff too. Them people. They might help out a little bit and stuff. But I'm saying those that's sincere. That ain't doing it for, public attention. How many of us actually come back and take care of our community? We remember Shay Shay. How many of them remember Shay Shay? And little Victor. The little boy that come in, he'd take your whole stereo. And before you know it, you think you got a whole new stereo. You got to revamp it. Yeah, let me do this little decoration on stuff. Because he done fixed it up for you. How many come back and help us? None of them. Hardly not none of them. Out of them 350,000, I say probably 1,500. Probably 1,500. Look what fell off, y'all. Yeah, it's so crowded. I got to get myself together. I need shelves and stuff. Nearly full. If you don't understand white supremacy, racism, and how it works, everything else you think you understand will only confuse you. Black America. I must need to take it off of here and stuff. Yeah, I print stuff off. It didn't print the whole thing off. I don't know if they did that on purpose or maybe I had it set wrong. But I kept it anyway. And, we just got to start learning. And it's so magical. Don't be afraid of learning. It's so magical, y'all. It's so freeing. You feel free when you learning what you're supposed to learn. You start to feel your connection with your ancestors, with your people every day, with nature. If it wasn't so cold, I'd run out there and hug a tree. But it's cold out there. You know, the sun's shining, but it's still cold out there where I'm at. When you start learning and appreciating and putting your gratitude where it's supposed to be. See, we ain't supposed to feel all this love and forgiveness and happiness with these people. These very people that we know nothing. I'm just going to say you know nothing about because you act like you didn't. Black America. You ain't supposed to feel that for these same people. Maybe after you feel that way for your own, then you disperse it to others. But when you know you can't stand your own mama, your own sister, your own cousin and brother and stuff, why you gonna run out there to the other people? And that's where the love at. That's where the love at. Then when you come back home to your own people, you all mad and stuff. Now you're mad. Now can't nobody say nothing to you. But when you're out there with that bullshit, you just peachy keen. See, we wrong. We got to change our whole mindset. We got to change our whole mindset. You know, I'm just saying, for me, in my opinion, you know. Yeah, let's go ahead and read the copyright disclaimer under 107 of the Copyright Act 1976. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. Fair use is a use permitted by copyright statute. And statutes too. Might otherwise be infringing non-profit, educational, or personal use tips the balance in favor of fair use. And see, when Neely Fuller said that, he was talking about every aspect in life is controlled by white supremacy / racism. Every aspect in life. I don't care what you're talking about. Yeah, let me read them off for you. Every aspect. Yeah, don't leave nothing uncovered. That's why the Amish ain't got nothing to do with nobody. So don't. War, economics, politics, entertainment, religion, sex, education, labor, and law. All of it's controlled by white supremacy / racism. So what you think you know, you really don't. We really don't. We all indoctrinated. Me too. But honey, I'm working my way out of that shit. I sure am. And I think I'm doing it the right way. I think I'm doing it the right way. You know, I just refuse to be dedicated to being ignorant anymore. You learn all you want to learn about the world and stuff, but are you learning the right things you need to be learning about the world and stuff? See, I want to learn about my people. I want to learn about my people in this world. Why all of a sudden it seemed like, it seemed like all of a sudden we can't handle us no more. We can't hold us no more. Who was that on that movie? The man was saying, I can't hold me. Was that Rocky? Rocky Balboa and his wife Adrian, her daddy, when he finally got so drunk and stuff, and he was saying, I can't hold me no more. Black America, we can't hold us no more like this. We gotta let something go. We gotta let white America go. We ain't gonna never heal these people. I don't even know. Is that what we trying to do? Heal white America and we don't know it? We need to try to heal us. We need to try to heal us. Hell, white folks get along just fine with white folks. I know you can see it. White folks get along with white folks. We the ones ain't getting along with us. So, you know, that's why I'm here for my ancestors and stuff. You know, if that's not why you're here, then yeah, I prefer you find somewhere that you're really supposed to be. And let me show you this right here before we start reading, because we reading now. Yeah, this like our what? 4th book. Reading about our heroes, our sheroes, you know, our inventors, our musicians and athletes, our troops. We learn about everybody now. Everybody that's done built up everything that we enjoying in life. Everything been built, created, invented by black people. Yes, honey. I ain't saying 100% everything, but I'm saying 99.99999 that we using right here in America been built up by black people. Yeah, prove it then. Prove it then. And the thing about it, y'all, it's the pro-life inventions. pro-life inventions. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You might got that 0.1000001 that you know. And I'm saying, like, if it's alcohol, I don't know who created alcohol, but I would say alcohol is the thing that probably should not have been created. I can't handle it. That's why I don't drink. Yeah, I don't drink, you know. But other than that, yeah, everything that was created that's for life, for pro-life, black folks created. Yeah, black folks created. And, you know, on that note right there, y'all, I want to let y'all know that you need to open your baby minds. Let your baby start thinking. Confirmation. Start teaching your babies. I don't care. Go to the library if you ain't got no books. Get you some books. Start reading to them babies and stuff so their minds can start opening up, creating, thinking, visioning and stuff. Because who you think gonna invent the next creations and inventions to help black people in the new world? Who? During slavery, who do you think invented all of them creations, devices to make life easy for black people? Black people did. So we're going into a whole new world order. Everybody know it now. Don't be lying like y'all ain't never heard about it. Everybody and their mama done heard about the new world order. Everybody just scared to say something about it. What is it? You know. But for this new world order that's coming up and stuff, who invented things for black people to make life easy for us? Where's our resources at? Hell, we on the brink of a war. The way they talking and stuff. I'm like, damn, what the hell have these people really done? And done got us involved in? Can I speak on behalf of black people in America? Whoever they done pissed off, which it look like it's everybody. But I digress, you know, I ain't even been deep into what folks been doing. Because if I had, I'd have been telling black America what you need to know. I don't know. Somebody ain't been giving somebody some motivation and inspiration to do the right thing. I don't know. I guess we done start using our telephone voice all the time. I guess that's what we did. Because we didn't let us know that it's still serious and it's going to get serious. You know? And now white folks trying to bring Sirius out on us, like the SIRIUS, the satellite and stuff. But honey, white folks is using what they done learned from black people. Hey, I don't know. I'm just telling like I see it. White folks just using what they have learned from black people. I be listening to my mentors, our elders. They done left us all these love letters and legacies and notes and our blueprints and rough drafts. And from everything I'm reading and learning, because I'm in a spiritual lens of education, white America just using what they done learned. That's all. That's all. It's our fault for letting them because we didn't hold on to nothing. We didn't use nothing for our embetterment because we know it's going to make white folks mad. We know it's going to make white folks mad. Yeah, that's what I'm coming up with all my study. See, I don't know what you done came up with, but it don't resonate with me, or I wouldn't be here telling what resonates with me. You know, that's how it is. Everybody telling it and stuff. Well, I'm going to ignore all of them that's telling me something is amiss and listen to you that's using your telephone voice anyway. Talking about, and yeah, well, we need them to be able to go in and do this. For what have we kicked down the damn door? Kick down the door. If you got to go in and get Charles nails like Soldier of Truth did, Harriet Tubman the one that kicked down that door. Yep, they the one that saved Charles Nails. We must need to talk about Soldier of Truth too. Yep, and you know that story I heard about Soldier of Truth when them slave masters and stuff made her, they unhitched their carriage. Took all 4 horses off the carriage. And white folk were walking all in the grassy lanes and stuff. You know, on the side of that long ass gravel road leading up to that plantation house? The motherfucker was like half a mile long. That's why the ancestors didn't escape running down that gravel road. They took through the trees. See, they had to go through the trees. Well, they all of them was out there. It must have been a Sunday, and they needed some entertainment. So they said, you know, well, Harriet can do it, because Sojourner can do it, because they had already been watching Soldier of Truth, and they knew even as a young girl, she was more stronger than them men's was. But it's possible that the men, they were rebelling. That's why they weren't picking a whole lot of cotton. They probably could have picked 500 pounds of cotton. But they were like, no, we're just going to pick this little 200 pounds. That's all I can do. You know, sometimes they would whip them and make them, you got to pick a little bit more. And they'd be like, all right, I can get to 350. I mean, I can pick you 350 pounds. That's it. They stayed at that. So they let them be. But then here comes Sojourner. Sojourner could pick like, see, they noticed the weight she was picking. They noticed how fast she was picking. She had like a little system, I guess. And so they were like, well, we need some entertainment and stuff. Well, what kind of entertainment can we get? And in one of them books I was reading and stuff, one entertainment was roasting a black man. They were sitting on the porch. I ain't even going to get into it because I will probably go off right about now. But I'm going to stick to this right here because I'm probably going to get into it about this right here anyway. They took the horses, all 4 horses off of the carriage. And the white folk, they told the other slaves, oh, we got it. Go get some tea. Go out there and get mammy. Get the tea, get the platters and stuff, and meet us out in the yard. So the black folks went and got all the stuff, and everybody, they lined up. White folks, they walking back and forth down that long-ass gravel road in the grass on the side. Harriet, at the end down there, they done unhitched the motherfucking horses. She got to lift up that carriage and pour that carriage all the way to the plantation house. Because white folks wanted some entertainment. And she did it. She did it all. They were sitting there, honey. They were sweating, slobbing at the mouth. Oh, they were panting and stuff. You know, waiting on it. To see, can she do it? We know she can. We know she can do it. They probably had a few bets going along with themselves. I don't know. I just read the story. So what happened was when she got the carriage up and going, they didn't help her nothing. When she got that carriage up and going, Soldier the Truth, and she took that first step, it moved a little bit. It was it. That was it. Once she got that first step going, the momentum, it kept up. It kept up. It took her a while to get to that plantation house because she's still just a woman. But she the most exceptional one, see. All the cosmos got behind her with that. I mean, you could just see the meteors, you know, just pushing at her back. You could see that star just easing her right on down that gravel road, honey. She did it. And white folks, honey, they was on the side and stuff. They were walking with her. And, oh, honey, they were just in so much joy, enjoyment, seeing her, not knowing the pressure that her heart was having to go through to pull that motherfucking carriage. It took 4 horses to pull that carriage. That was Soldier the Truth. I learned her story and stuff, and yeah. And that was during slavery. You know. Yeah, all of our ancestors, they always was there for each other. They didn't take their eyes off of us, each other. And now we got to keep our eyes on the prize because everybody else is. White America done fooled y'all. Yeah, white America, I don't know. That lady Jane talking about melanaceous and the melanomic. I guess if you got a little melanin, then you melanin. If you got a little more melanin, you melanated. If you got more melanin, you're melanaceous. It's kind of like that. So, you know, I guess they trying to come up with ways for us. Instead of saying white and black, we can say other words and stuff. But, hey, I'm from the South. I ain't politically correct. I'm not educationally equipped. So, you know, I'm going to just call it like I see it and stuff. But white people done, I will say pale faces. Sometimes, you know. And I think Malcolm was being nice when he used it like that. You know, a lot of them say pale faces. Khalid say pale faces. You know, just take me as I am. Shit, I don't care. They ain't even got to stay here with me. The ancestors told me I got to do this. So, you know, I just want us to know that religion is anti-life. Yeah, we didn't know it. We thought religion was pro-life, our life, forever life. But it ain't. Religion was a lie. It was a lie. I don't know. If you don't want to hear me out and stuff, then yeah, this is probably the point you want to go and come back in about 35 minutes. Yeah. But religion, we're going to say this right here is religion right here. Dr. Ray Hagins, I learned it from him. I'm going to start out at the top right here. with dedicated ignorance. Well, he said dedicated ignorance, so you'll know. You'll know that it ain't no lie. Just keep that in mind, that circle right there, because that's going to be you. That ain't me no more. He said that we must start the process of undoing or reversing the ideas and concepts that have been programmed into the minds of our people. He talking about self-hatred, dedicated ignorance. We got to unprogram. We got to reverse, undo all them programs and stuff. They done program your mind, Black America. He said, by the religious statements and the church doctrines. See, it became religious when he the psychologist Dr. Ray Hakers, he a pastor. He the one said by religious statements and church doctrines. So now you can't get mad at me for saying religion is a lie. No, I'm saying it's a lie after I done learned that it was a lie. So you got to be open to learning too. Or me and you not going to think alike. I'm going to irritate you. I just want you to know. So he the one said, program into the minds of our people, Black people, by the religious statements and church doctrines that have caused them to adopt a belief system that has resulted in their loss, their loss of contact with what is real, factual, historical, and spiritual. You the one got religion. You the one holding on to religion. And this done broke your contact with everything. Yep, this done broke your contact with everything. You probably can't think of nothing past out of that circle right there. That's your mind. That's religion right there in that circle. That's your mindset. Let me go on then, since you want to know some more. Because he said the minds of most of our masses is still limited by what Eurocentric historiographers have placed in it. This is all the stuff they done taught you. All your religion. Maybe your circle bigger than that, ain't it? But I might make another one with a bigger circle. Your circle might be bigger than that. So we compulsively find a label within it that the parameters of this historiography to satisfy our need for identification. Why we gotta use what's in here to identify ourselves, to know who we really are? And see this right here, I feel this in myself. He just had a circle and he was telling what could be in the circle. So I put in what I think is in the circle. I'm gonna tell you that too. And the compulsive behaviors, see, we go looking for stuff that's okay with white America. Yeah. And he said like movies, video games, religion, your school curriculums that really ain't teaching you shit. That's okay. Learn as much as you can, go as high as you can go, get as many degrees as you can get. As long as it's in that circle right there. As long as it's in that circle right there, you is A-okay, Black America. He said, but in the definition of its true purpose, see, religion got a true purpose. I didn't know either. I thought his purpose was getting you to heaven. And, teaching you how to treat people right and stuff, and stuff. But our mama taught us that. My mama taught me not to lie, steal, kill, and destroy. When I pick up a drink, because I'm a mean drunk, then yeah, I pretty much will, destroy some shit and lie to you, Yeah. But see, that alcohol and stuff, that ain't even pro-life. That's anti-life. Anything that's anti-life, we supposed to get it out of our life. It wasn't made for us. No, we can only accept what's pro-life for us. We can only accept what's pro-life. Black America. It's different for us. Other people probably can accept it and love it and embrace it, and it ain't gonna hurt them like it'll hurt us. But see, we different. Other people was not manifested by the cosmos. Other people came to be because of us. See, Black woman. Yeah, they lied to you. Yeah, and me, and my mom, and my grandmama, and my great-grandmama. The motherfuckers, how dare they? And then sit there and act like, oh, you are the overall best. You are what was manifested from the cosmos. No, they ain't. They can't even go past heaven. White folks cannot go past heaven. And as soon as they tell Black people these things and stop beating around the bush with us, because we at the end now. We are at the end of whatever's finna be. Might as well tell Black people the truth now. You know, yeah, at least let us finally have this last little small opportunity to heal our people. That's why we're here, to heal our people. But he said in the definition of its true purpose, y'all, check this shit out. Ask your pastor why he's asking to say this. Religion may be defined as a cultural, psycho-philosophical vehicle of spiritual and intellectual enslavement. So this vehicle, this crazy ass vehicle, done enslaved y'all your spiritual and your intellectual abilities. So yeah, this vehicle, honey, is riding around in a circle all over your ass, just riding around in a circle all over you, and you know, and yeah, it's just riding around in a circle, and it's enslaving your mind because you can't get out. You can't get out. You know, that's what he said. He the psychologist. He's the psychologist. See, if we give our babies this knowledge, this information, these facts, then it'll give them something else to think about. Because see, they ain't scared. They is not scared like our asses is. They don't give a damn about Sabrina, Karen, Brad. You get my point. We got to let them, because they thirsty for this. This is why our babies are out here restless. We've been restless for so many decades. People actually think that's us. People actually tell you, oh, that's their culture. That's how they are. Now we fucking restless out here. Dealing with white America ass. Tolerating white America. Compromising with white America. Sacrificing for white America. And it ain't left us nothing. It ain't left us nothing. We so restless. The only thing will keep our babies set still. Even when they little bitty babies. Can't even walk yet. They can't even walk yet. And the only thing will set them still and quiet is you put their ass in front of Lulu and the baby boss, the little big head baby with the tuxedo on, and you put them in front of Dora, the Explorer, and Peppa Pig. You put them in front of Peppa Pig and stuff, and they'll be content with that. And then, you know, and that right there sets that whole frequency for their life. Always needing something superficial. They're going to always need something that's not original, that don't even resonate with them, you know. And after you're a baby and stuff, everything resonate with you when you're learning to count, you know, and you're learning to read. You know, they be acting like they reading to the cartoons and stuff. But hell, you find to pick up one of them books, honey, and they telling your little bitty baby girl, you got her dressed out in pink, everything. And put that baby in that high chair in front of that TV. And that TV is telling that baby to go kiss, love, hug up on the other little bitty baby in her yellow outfit. So see, they live their whole life on that same frequency of anti-life. Black woman, my sister, that's why we got to wake our asses up. I know when Sabrina come over there with you and stuff, you want to hear her up and you and Sabrina got to talk and all this and that and stuff. But your ass was listening to Dr. Francis Cress Wells. You were doing right till Sabrina called, oh, I'm on my way over. And then you got to turn off everything that was good for you. See, we got to get out of this circle, this mindset right here. Because he said that, you know, it's a vehicle, it's an enslavement vehicle. It's keeping you enslaved. And check this out. The only two outcomes for religion. You better talk to your pastor. The only two outcomes of religion is number one, the cultural and racial superiority of the people who created it. You didn't create religion. Black people did not create religion. White folks created religion. Pale face created religion. Black folks, melanated folks are spiritual. All over the planet. All over the planet. That's what you were supposed to be. Hell, just because you said no, oh no, I'm Catholic though. But you were supposed to be spiritual. Now, who was that said there's 4,200 religions? I'm going to look it up eventually, probably when we get a Bible. But we ain't finna read the Bible just yet, because I don't need it. But there's 42 different religions, then all of y'all been fooled. All of you been lied to. Your higher power is in a box too. I don't know. Y'all talking about, well, who got the right heaven? Some of y'all telling people, come with Yahweh, come with Yahushua, come on with Jesus, come look into the light, come with God. We got Buddha, we got Krishna. Who going with who? See, y'all got to start being honest with black people. And then what's going to happen when we get there? What's up there in heaven when we get there that white folks done taught the whole world? They done gave y'all different religions, making sure y'all asses get to heaven. They done tricked all y'all asses. Shit, that's why I'm going to the afterlife. I'm going to the 12th of never. Yes, I am, honey. I'm going to the 12th universe. Then he said the second outcome of religion, y'all, the paralysis of analysis of those who believe in it. You can't even analyze. Your mind is so wrapped up. Your mind's so wrapped up in religion like this right here. You can't even analyze nothing. It don't even matter who your high did and who his name is. You so wrapped up in it. You know he gonna get you to heaven, and I guess that's where, since that's you know where you going, that's all you need. You know, but I'm just saying it's got to be more than that for black people. You better know yourself. Oh, it take them so long, and that's all right. We're gonna wait on it, cause the black man invented that too. Yeah. Sure did. Yeah, well, he might be there for a minute, but he turned the sirens off at least. But yeah, if anybody need to be in any type of flying vehicles, going anywhere, it need to be the emergency vehicles. Yeah, that's what it need to be. So when they going to get an injured person, they ain't got to stop at all these lights. They ain't got to wait for people to get their ass out the road. You know, they can just go in they on the airway. Literally, this is the airways too, but they on the airways, and they can just go get the injured person and bring them back. Hell, it could be a whole caboose of fire trucks if they're going to put out a fire. Make the machine or whatever they doing to fly, hell, make it bigger for the fire truck. You're making it bigger for everything else. You know, I'm just saying. But see, it's not pro-life. This new world order, it's not pro-life. It's anti-life, Black America. It's anti-Black. I'm just going to tell you like it is. It's anti-Black. Yep. Everybody finna get some of it, though. Everybody finna get some of it, though, you know. But the overall target, the overall prey of everything we seeing in America is black people. Black America, you was never supposed to get away, honey. My sister, your ancestors saved you, literally. Oh, no, hear me. Your ancestors saved you, literally. So I think they deserve some credit. Because, see, white people intended to hold you slavery, and me too. They intended to hold us as slaves forever. That's what Dr. George Fraser said. He said, yeah. And he said, when people tell you about slavery in other countries and stuff, this is what I think he was saying. He just said that white people took slavery to a whole new level. So to me, I would think, what do you mean by that and stuff? White people took slavery to a whole nother level. And then, you know, you hear folks say, oh, slavery was everywhere all over the world. You know, your own people sold you into slavery. Say, shut up. Your people the ones sold y'all into slavery. They the ones gave y'all ass up. If you mad at anybody, be mad at them. Ask the Africans why they sold you into slavery. That's how you ended up here. And, you know, I just like, I don't know. And, you know, I see why. Because he said that may be true. It was slavery all over the world. People was enslaved. People had their Holocaust too. Other people had theirs too. But America took it to a whole new level. Because America didn't never plan on letting you go or your baby, your baby's baby, your baby's baby's babies, your baby's 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 babies. Forever, you were going to be slaves. Right here in America. Ain't that some shit? Ain't that some bullshit? It's like, you know, for real, we don't know nothing about these people. And y'all done said here, I know the illusion of inclusion, you know, and you done put your whole life into them. And now you find out, oh, yeah, Face was right. My great auntie, my in-law, great auntie, yeah, she was one of those that was at the lynches and stuff. What about some of us that are actually in some of these towns? This right here is the United States, the whole United States. What about us black people that are in some of these towns? You know, like let's say take Tulsa for instance. That book heavy. Let's take Tulsa for instance. You know, it said 10,000 black people ran out of Tulsa, Oklahoma, fleeing for their lives in shock. What about Oregon? Black people were whipped, literally whipped. White people made a law and will whip black people with whips for not leaving Oregon. So, you know, when black people did start coming back around and moving in, and we started assimilating and marrying and getting in these interracial relationships that have always happened, even in, the earliest of times and stuff, when black folk was free. Like, what was his name? Jim Grant. He had a white girlfriend. And white folks said that they were mad about that. See, that's why they lied on him. Said that he raped another white woman. And honey, they beat that man and strung him up. He the one they ran and got his daddy and made his daddy come back and watch them beat, torture his son. And then when they finally strung him up on that tree, they made his daddy run for his life. Yeah, you run for your life or we gonna strike you, boy. And so his daddy did. He ran and left him there. And that's what happened to Jim Grant. So see, white folks was always coming up with something. But I'm just like, how could we not even know these people? What are you gonna do when you go and find out? Oh yeah, well let me look into Sabrina's background. Oh, my ancestors. Sabrina's great grandfather is the one who led the lynching of Maurice Mays. Can you imagine, black people? How the manipulation? Can you imagine being made a fool of, being tricked, manipulated, hoodwinked, bamboozled? Malcolm already done said it. To the point that you are literally sleeping with the enemy. You in the lion's den. How in this hell are you going to ever stand up for your people in the lion's den? It's deeper than that. Your lineage, how's your lineage ever gonna live? From you, through your mixed babies that you got. You gonna teach them babies, especially if you still with Sabrina ass. If you gonna teach, you and Sabrina gonna teach them babies, no, don't procreate with white folks. That stops right here and right now. And your baby might be 2 months old, but you gotta start early. You got to start early, Black America. If you want to save your genetics, ain't that what this whole thing been about? Dr. Francis Cresswell said white folks is worried about white genetic survival. That's why we don't want to have sex with nobody. We don't want to procreate with nobody. Keep white pure. Keep white pure. Let them keep themselves pure. We got to exit ourselves out of prolonging white genetic survival. They got us solving their greatest problem. Ooh. Shit. Oh, well, hell. That's what it is here. They making a fool out of you. Yeah. So let me read a little bit more of this, and then I think we better read. I think we better motherfucking read. Because your mind is paralyzed. You can't even analyze nothing. They don't need me talking on and on and on. But I do repetitiously learn. So I'll be repetitiously teaching too. I know I probably wasn't meant to say that like that. But hell, I'm the last one here at the fight. Other people that come after me and stuff, oh, they really gonna got some meat for our asses to chew on. Anybody after me, they really got some lessons for us to learn. They'll probably teach us how to actually get to where we need to go. See, I ain't never heard nothing about, I ain't never heard that the cosmos manifested us. I don't know. it just came to me and stuff that, hey, if we ain't meant to be with white folks in heaven and stuff, that just dawned on me. Why would we keep Emmett Till now, Willie Brown? Why would we keep Willie Brown trapped in this horrible death, this horrible murder that he endured? We can't even wrap our mind around his last few moments, his last few hours. We can't even wrap our mind around it. We can't. I'm not even gonna try because we probably won't read if I do. But how are we gonna keep them trapped in this right here? Because we done forgave everybody. We done forgave everybody. We done moved on. Some of y'all asses, yes, you do. You got family members that's actually in the family with these same men. Y'all got some of the same motherfucking crazy psycho ass members in your family that's members of these people. Because we ain't studied, we ain't did nothing. We were so sincere in our forgiveness of white people, we completely forgot about us. You know, I ain't mad at us no more about it because I know we were made a fool of. We were made a motherfucking fool of, but let's not be a fool and a dummy, okay? Now, if you choose to be a dummy, if you decide you're going to be a fool and a dummy, yeah, I ain't going to like you at all. I ain't going to like you at all. As soon as I see your name, I'm going to get the hell away from you because I'm going to think you here to change my mind. And no, can't nobody change my mind. If they do, I'll come back and let y'all know. But y'all know what white people is in the multiverse. But no, I don't think so. White people can't even go out in the sun. Right here. They can't even go out in the sun yet. And they the main one we see out there running with no shirt on, got the dog out there, everybody just running and sunbathing. I'm on sunbathe this summer. I sure am. But let me get to this right here, y'all, so y'all understand what Dr. Ray Hagins was saying. And he's the psychologist, not me. See, I didn't really question him too much when I listened to him, like maybe the second time. I kind of got it, you know. But this right here is your mind in this circle right here. The space inside this circle. Oh, I kept on to this right here because I want you to, and I write on everything. I want you to keep that circle in mind right there. The space inside this circle represents my realm of knowledge. All that I think I know about whatever I think I know is depicted right here within this circle. I must keep in mind that there is more to know than what is within the circumference of my awareness. See, that's your religion right there, keeping you inside of that right there. Everything that you think you know. As long as you pick something in this circle right here, your religious circle, your mind is wrapped up. White folks is okay with it. You can use it. You can build it. You know, you can grow it. You can have a whole empire. But as long as it's inside this circle right here. So see, that's heaven. That's heaven for you. That's your heaven. Right there in that circle. But look, you got this whole multiverse. Look at all that knowledge, that information that's out there. You ain't got it. You ain't got it. Your mind right here. That's all you know in your little bitty mind. See? You got to start thinking outside the box. Black America. Everybody else might be just fine and dandy. Right there. But see, they good going to heaven. Maybe it ain't no slavery for them in heaven. Ain't no slavery for them right here. They didn't pick cotton right here. No, black people picking cotton and Jim Crowed and segregated and redlined and experimented on and dismembered and burned and skinned. It wasn't other folks. So maybe they ain't got no problem going to heaven. But you, Black America, you got that whole multiverse out there to go to. Why you going to trap yourself on earth with white people with all the forgiveness and the mercy? You know, all these people that's done died. And it's like we done trapped them here. Because we just woke up one day and forgave. You know. And then we turn around and try to trap them in heaven. Well, I done freed all of them. I don't give a damn if you want to go back behind them gates, but you're going by yourself. You going by yourself. I done came up there, I done took Willie Mays, Jeff Thornton, William Brown, Willie Williams. I done let everybody out. They don't deserve, you ain't got to trap them in heaven because your ass want to stay in heaven. Emmett Till, I just seen a video of Emmett Till's cousin. I think it was one of his cousins. I don't think I could watch the rest of it. I was so mad at him. He done forgave on life. He forgave everything that happened here and after life. He said out his mouth that Emmett and Carolyn Bryant is up in heaven hugging each other. Hugging each other. No, he ain't. No, he is not. I'm not going to let us trap our loved ones that was murdered. I'm not going to let us trap them in heaven with these damn demons. How is y'all even thinking, Black America? And you see the whole world on fire. You see the whole world on fire. Can we get out this burning house, honey, and we all going to take off in the mothership? And we're going to leave everybody here that don't want to get on the mothership. Keep your ass here then. Because this whole world is burning. Can we at least do something for us? We're not finna come out the burning house that Martin told us we was in and go save everybody. Because hell, ain't nobody even came to the burning house and got us. Ain't nobody came and kicked the door down, boom, and just started pulling black people out that burning house. Hell no, they were boarding that house up, making sure we didn't get out. That's what they were doing. That's what they're doing now. If it wasn't for our greatest minds, honey, we wouldn't even have a mindset right now. We would be in the thick of insanity. Because white folks been projecting everything on us. That's what they've been doing. And they're going to continue doing that. You know, maybe Sabrina don't know. I don't know. When you get around her ass again and she come over and ask you about it and stuff, well, she ain't going to ask you about it. When she come over and you put on Jane Pittman or something. Put on Dick Gregory. Yeah, put on Dr. Joy DeGrasse. Shit, what you going to put on Marvin Collins West Side Preparatory School for? See, you trying to handle her ass with kid gloves. And see, we ain't got time for that no more. We don't have time for that no more. We got to let white folks know, hey, what's going on, what you've been doing. But look, the cosmos manifesting, y'all. Maybe this will make sense. Now, that was Dr. Ray Hagens. This right here is Professor James Small. I'm going to go real fast through it. You can look this up on YouTube, too. And it's called Professor James Small. The Reasoning, Wisdom, Knowledge, and Understanding. That's it. The reasoning of wisdom, knowledge, and understanding. The Africans refer to God as the totality of creation itself. That means everything that's created. That's God, right? In other words, everything that makes up God is in you. So they say that, you know, well, they say you were made out of dirt, don't they? And the rib of Adam was taken to make Eve. Well, I don't believe none of that stuff anyway. But in other words, everything that makes up God is in you. That's why when you take off your shoes and stuff on the ground and stuff, you ground yourself. The iron, the manganese, the gold, and all of what is the thiacin, the diamonds, everything that's in the soil is in you. And it talks to each other. Oh, honey, white folks even got shoes now that ground. Yeah, they got shoes. You can go buy the shoes that ground yourself. Beast the hell out of me. Trying to get that key that the cosmos didn't give to nobody but you. You know, everything that is alive can get benefits from everything that's alive. The sun gives life to everything. The sun is giving energy to everything. Don't get it twisted. You know, he's just giving the most to black people. The most to black people. But, you know, he gives it to everybody. So everybody take their shoes off can get grounded. Everybody can get grounded when they take their shoes off. You know, everybody's still going to die. Your body is still a body. It's still a physical body. Hell, if I come up and pinch your ass, you're going to feel it. So we do have similarities. However, a cat and a dog got similarities. But you know not to treat them the same. You ain't going to feed them the same. You're not going to care for them the same. You can bathe your dog, but you better not try to bathe that cat. You know, it's different. We just got to start thinking different. We got to change our mindset. Most humans break down to over 400 elements and minerals. Most humans break down to this. Not all humans. And so, in my opinion, when they say most humans, it's talking about the humans that the cosmos manifested. And you'll understand it in just a minute. And all of those elements and minerals can be found in the cosmology and the rest of ecology. So you're finding it in the cosmos. What manifested you? The cosmos manifested you. So you finding these 400 elements and minerals in the cosmos and in the soil, in the ecology. And then when it say most humans, it's talking about black people. White people don't break down to all these minerals and elements. Over 400, that's like you break down to over 400. I don't know. Hell, you got the math, man. I'm waiting on your math channel, your science channel, your history channel, so I can learn. So white people might break down to 350. I don't know. I just wrote down what he said because it resonates with me. See? So, we all are living, but we're not the same. If that makes sense to you. You probably need the repetition too. Now, religion ain't nothing, y'all, but the path to understanding divinity. Why your pastor didn't tell you that? And we hear that word all the time, divine. Oh, it's so divine. Oh, it's just divine. Divine, divine, divine. And they ain't even told you what divinity is. They ain't even really told you what divinity is. The knowledge of cosmology and ecology and your relationship to it. Dr. Ray Hagen. If it had been James Smalls, I would have, yeah. But I guess both of them together is for me to come up with my explanation of. I didn't know that the ancestors actually had me to do that right there, honey. When I started taking people pictures off the wall, honey, I must have found my mind. Yeah, I keep everything up on my walls now. That wall, the only wall, got some pictures on it. In my whole part, that wall, the only wall. And I take somebody off of there and put something that I need to know up there. But I didn't know that right there was going to be used to explain the multiverse. But that's what it is. So, divinity is the knowledge of the cosmology, the divinity is the knowledge of cosmology and ecology and your relationship to it. What's your relationship to the skies and the ground, the soil? Do you even know? I did. I thought we just go to heaven when we leave here. Bury my body. That's a relationship to the soul. And, we go to heaven. That's my relationship to the cosmos. It was something simple like that. And that was it, and that was all. Heaven and hell. But now, honey, it's deeper than that. My relationship to the cosmos and the ecology is the cosmos manifested me. So look at it like the cosmos made the soil as my bed. When I leave from here, my body needs to be able to rest, rejuvenate in the likeness of the cosmos. That's why you find the elements in the cosmos and the ecology. That's my relationship to it. White folks don't have this same relationship to divinity because the cosmos did not manifest white folks, pale people, other groups of people. They came from black people. Black people, black Americans, black Africans, you the only ones that was manifested by the cosmos. And you already know about the studies that prove that life began in Africa. All people come from Eve. It makes sense. Just stop fighting it and just start researching. And it should connect for you. You got to give yourself a chance to get out of this circle. You see how thick that damn circle is right there? Do you think you can just and bust right through it? No, see, you got to start letting all this shit go. You got to let go of sports, your partying, your religious, your politics. You got to let all them things go the way you thinking about them. You got to put all those things into perspective. You see, your religion and stuff. your politics, labor, partying, sports, love, entertainment, school, games, movies, all of that stuff right there for your movies. You need to change it and stuff. Start looking at black movies. Start learning about your ancestors. Go look at Ruby Bridges. You know, not with the babies. They might probably gonna scare your babies because them white folks was hellish in that movie about that little girl. Your baby might start having nightmares. Because they were telling Ruby Bridges and stuff, she wasn't but 6. I'll hang you or I'll kill you. I'm going to poison your food. So, you know, you just got to use judgment for your babies, what you teaching them and stuff. But you got to start changing your mindset, Black America. Instead of going to all these damn sports and shit, listen to Dr. Francis Cress Wells and break down what these sports really are. You teaching your son and stuff, yo, we getting you to the NBA. We getting you to the NFL and stuff, you know. Hell, what about when he break his ankle or his ACL or whatever? We got to get us a different mindset. That's the only way to get out of this circle right here. But see, when you get out of that circle right here and stuff, you going to be able to think outside the box, Black America. And that's the only thing that's going to save us. That's the only thing that's going to save us. We can't continue thinking, living, breathing, dressing, eating, getting our treatment, care, medical, you know, I don't know, medical care and stuff like white folks. We can't keep doing it. No. We lied to us. We did. Let's see what. Ooh, we doing good. We finna read right now. Oh, wow. Okay. Sound like they right outside, don't they? Well, I just hope everybody is all right. Mm-hmm. Yeah, so now, y'all, we are reading Dr. Claude Anderson. I don't have volume 1, but I got volume 2. I'm going to order the books. Yep, he got all 5 of his books. $100. You can get them on Amazon. This right here is More Dirty Little Secrets About Black History. It's Heroes and Other Troublemakers, volume 2. And see, this right here was him and his son, Dr. Claude Anderson. Dr. Claude Anderson has been fighting for black people for what, 60 years, 50 years? And you know, it just makes me wonder how many of us have actually ignored this man, rejected him, neglected him and his teachings that was right there with him. You know, everything anti-life, everything anti-black. Yeah, you know, I'm just so appalled. I'm appalled, you know. I'm appalled at us, you know, our so-called friends and allies and stuff, you know. And now people still, you know, not willing to say what need to be said. You know, white folks done fucked this whole world up. White folks done fucked this whole country up. Yep. Yep, in the whole world and stuff. For black folks, it really ain't too many places you can even go on this planet where folks, you know, will treat you decent. I think people in other countries hightailing it right back to Africa because they was in other countries and stuff, building their lives up, getting educations, you know, and having families, falling in love, and, you know. And, honey, I don't know, I guess Trump happened and was able to say, hey, white America, you ain't got a hole in your hatred no more. And he gave that dog whistle. Now, yeah, folks is showing how they really feel about it. I'm just kind of like, damn, y'all wasn't motherfucking sincere. I mean, let's read, you know. Yeah, we're going to read this. The first military draft. You know, we were learning about the wars. You remember William Flora held off the whole, he held down his whole fort by himself. I don't know if everybody ran off and left him or what, but it was the British war, the war of Great Britain, I think it was. And honey, he picked up all the weapons around him and stuff. That's what made me think everybody must have left him. and he held it out. He held them off by himself. William Floyd, that was his name. Yeah. Robert Smalls. Remember Robert Smalls took the Confederate ship. Him and the black crew. Oh yeah, honey. Amazing story. Our soldiers. The first conscription act that drafted American males into military service was passed by Congress in 1862 during the American Civil War. The Conscription Act, Conscription. The Conscription Act pulled the sheet off of self-proclaimed patriots who, in truth, had no stomach for fighting. Wealthy whites avoided the draft by paying poor white people to sign up in their place. That's fucked up, ain't it? White Irish males ignited draft riots across the country to show their disapproval of the conscription law, even though they were just arriving as guests in America. Ain't that some shit? Remember I was telling you about the draft riots when I learned about the draft riots, and I did read that wealthy white people was able to pay, so they didn't have to go fight in the wars and stuff, But the poor white people didn't have the money to pay, and the Irish people didn't have the money to pay and stuff. So I said in my mind, because everybody was willing to go fight, in the war and stuff, except for the wealthy white folk. They weren't trying to go fight for nobody, the coward ass. So, but then I was like, well, what happened? Why they changed their mind and stuff? The white woman. Must have been the white woman. Oh, Brad, when you do go fight, if you don't get killed and stuff, they're going to come and take your jobs. Not knowing that her ass was going to be wanting to sleep with them too, the black men and stuff. So, because it said all of a sudden when I read it seemed like the white folks and the Irish folks were mad at the draft. They was attacking the representatives of the draft, y'all. They were going to the drafting offices, throwing them Molotovs and stuff, destroying, vandalizing the offices of the draft. Then all of a sudden, their attention shifted from over here, mad at the representatives of the draft and vandalizing the offices of the drafts, and turned their attention to black people and just started rioting, massacring black people. That was the draft riots. That's how I came to understand it. Once they realized, oh, wait a minute, we finna go fight to free black people? Oh, hell no. Hell to the fuck no. Then they got mad at black folk and started rioting against black people. Yep, but let's read. Maybe it was something else different than how I put it together and stuff. But yeah, and see, at that time, because I ain't even good with the chronological order, the order of the numbers and stuff, the years and stuff. So hell, I didn't even know that the white Irish males, the Irish men, hell, they would just guess here. When I read about it in the book, I thought they had been here. I didn't know. I don't even know the Irish. I just know white people and black people and Mexican people where I'm from and stuff. Because, Mexican people started coming. And yeah, where I'm from and stuff, they had the farms. They started working on the farms and stuff like that. On the outskirts of my little town, my little hick town and stuff. So I really just knew about white, blacks, and the Mexicans once they came. But, I didn't know. But yeah, it said right here. White Irish males ignited draft riots. So it was they motherfucking asses that got pissed off first. The Irish was the ones that were like, oh, hell no. If the white man ain't got to fight for him, why I got to fight for him? Is that how it happened? I'm just saying. White Irish males ignited draft riots across the country. And I thought it was just in that one place. And then, it took off from there. But no, it said across the country to show their disapproval of the conscription law, even though they were just arriving as guests in America. They went on racial rioting rampages in Troy, New York. I knew it was New York, but honey, they was in Boston, Massachusetts, Portsmouth, New Hampshire, Rutland, Vermont, and Worcester, Ohio. Because, the black people were slaves down south. So, yeah, the draft riots must have happened up north. other ethnic groups joined the Irish white people and directed their anger to defenseless blacks in urban cities. Why? Murdering nearly 1,200 people within a week's time. White rioters did not riot against and lynch black people for something that they had done. Oh, white rioters did not riot and lynch black people for something they had done. The rioters raped, robbed, and killed blacks simply because whites did not want to fight what they called a nigger war. And black communities were unarmed and could not defeat themselves. The attitudes of the white rioters reflected the words expressed by Ulysses S. Grant, a slaveholding Northern general in the Union Army, who became president of the United States. General Grant said if he thought the Civil War was being fought over slavery, he certainly would not be fighting it. Most whites knew the Civil War had little to do with freeing enslaved blacks. The war was an economic and power struggle between the North and the South for control of slavery-generated wealth, industry, and political representation in Congress. Moreover, the North wanted to industrialize and develop the West. Once the Civil War was over, the North was totally indifferent to what happened to 5 million newly freed slaves, freed blacks. Yeah. So in other words, last night or yesterday, when I said that Abraham Lincoln said that if he didn't have to, he wasn't going to free the slaves here, he wasn't the only one that thought like that. He was not the only one that thought like that. Our asses would still be slaves if it wasn't for our ancestors. If it wasn't for our ancestors, we would still be slaves, literally. Because white folks, they would have found a way to divvy up the profits from slavery. Oh, yeah, they would have found a way to divvy up the profits. But see, the North were like, no, y'all getting too much. Y'all getting too much. You're going to have to hand over some. And, white folks like, nah, we're not doing that. We're going to use this and that. They came up with the 3/5 law because white folks wanted to count the slaves so they could get more. And the North was like, no, how the hell you going to count them? You don't even consider them human. So they came up with the 3/5 compromise. Yep, I didn't know nothing about it either. I'm like, well, damn. So, yeah, all of this right here that's happening and stuff, y'all, is because white America done hid everything from you, black America. It's time to study white America. Yeah, it's time to study white America. All the other groups of people that are here, they ain't on our side either. They ain't never been on our side. The Irish, we had the Irish to thank for that. Yeah. As far as I'm concerned, you got the Irish right here that ignited the draft riots across the country to show their disapproval of the conscription law. Hell, and they were guests here. They was guests here. I ain't even gonna say nothing else about it. Yeah, but all of them. And Ulysses S. Grant, his motherfucking ass, was actually a general for the Union Army. Yeah. I gotta do my research and study too, but these people just, have done so much. It's just time to study. It's time to study Black America. Everybody been studying you, and that's time for you to study their asses. That's what everybody's saying in black media. I just thought I said too. The first president was black. The first president was black. Yeah, that's why Kamala ain't the president. They didn't want no black woman president. They didn't want no black president. But, Obama, he identifies with them. His ideals and stuff, he pretty much identifies with them and stuff. He didn't have no empathy for black people that, that needed his empathy. He just seemed like he did. But all folks ain't skin folks. All skin folks ain't kin folks. You know how they say? We look the same and stuff, but we don't think the same and stuff. That's because a lot of us, we got that mindset that is only here for one reason. Appease white America so your ass can get to heaven when you leave out of here. But I'm just telling you, Black America, don't go to heaven. are people that want to go to heaven and be there trapped in that first universe with white people and all of these folks, all of these white people, all them Irish people, obviously, since we learned about them, is if they going to heaven too, let all them go up there by themselves. Yeah, that's what we're going to do. Millions of tourists and students visited the District of Columbia. Oh, let me back up. This was the first president was black. Millions of tourists and students visit the District of Columbia annually just to see the Washington Monument and hear tour guide tales of George Washington, reportedly the first president of these United States. George Washington may have been many things, including a slave owner, but he certainly was not this nation's first president. That's a lie. Now, see, your babies that's still in school, you need to be reading this book with your babies that's still in school. Hell, she ain't but 12. You know they teaching her about George Washington and Christopher Columbus. She in 4th grade. You know they teaching her about Christopher Columbus, George Washington. What's that other man's name? The one they tore down all his statues. Robert Sumner. And Trump talking about he finna put them all back up. Sure did. It is not well known that the first president of the United States was John Hanson, a black man. The Articles of Confederation were adopted in 1777. In 1781, when the Maryland colony officially signed the Articles of Confederation, uniting the 13 colonies into 13 United States, those United States became an actuality. Yeah. John Hanson, the man who signed for the Maryland colony, was immediately elected president of the assembled and United States. John Hanson's former title was President of the United States in Congress assembled. John Hanson then became the first functional president of the United States of America. These motherfuckers have lied so much. So what did they do? They manifest destiny this too? They ain't manifested nothing. They done stole everything. And the cosmos is pissed about it. Sure will. The founding fathers and officials of the assembled states recognized John Hanson as the president of the United States. Even George Washington, the ranking general of the American Army, addressed Hanson with the highest title and honor in the land. When George Washington won a great military victory in Yorktown, John Hanson sent General George Washington a letter of congratulations. When George Washington responded with his own letter, he addressed it to John Hanson, President of the United States. George Washington was the second president. If you look very closely at the back of a $2 bill, John Hanson, the black man sitting in the 5th seat on the left, was the first president in the United States. So let's see. So there go the $2 bills. Y'all can't see it, but I am. Let me try to get a little light here. Let's see, it said if you look very closely at the back of a $2 bill, there's a $2 bill. The black man sitting in the 5th seat on the left. Oh, there he is right there. Well, let me get a $2 bill and see if I can see. Let me just get a $2 bill. Yeah, this for the babies. You know, when they come over and get to reading, I stick a bill in a book. You know, probably not a $2 bill, but, you know. Let's see. Let's look at the back of this $2 bill. Oh, there he is. Well, yeah, I see his tan face. Let me make a little arrow, if I can, drawing it to him for you. I hope you can see it. I hope you can see it. See? Wait a minute. There he is right there. You see I used that ink pen and I drew the line to him. His face is tan. It's a little darker than everybody else. That's John Hanson on the back of a $2 bill. Oh, my ancestors. And it says Declaration of Independence, 1776. In God we trust. $2 bill. Oh. And they've been telling us they're going to put Harriet on the bill, and they ain't done it yet. Well, they need to go on and hand all this cash money over to us anyway. If they talking about burning it, yeah, if they talking about burning it, just hand it on over to us anyway. If they can have their own life, and we can have ours. And see, the book even got an arrow going to it. I don't know if you can see it. And then the bottom down here, that's trying to show a bigger picture of it. They should have made the pictures bigger in the book. They should have made the pictures bigger in the book. But that's all right, though, because we got it. And we got a $2 bill, so we able to understand it and see, you know. But yeah, Dr. Claude Anderson and Brent Anderson did this. If it wasn't even in here, we wouldn't even know. So just be grateful that we know, right? And now you know. When people get talking about George Washington and stuff, George Washington was a slave owner. That man actually took the teeth of his slaves and had them made into some dentures. Yeah, that man was not the first president of the United States. Honey, when Shay stand up and say, George Washington wasn't the first president of the United States, she gonna know what she's talking about. But see, we got to make sure our babies, they learn. And I already done told you they restless. Yeah, she gonna be restless. He gonna be restless. They ain't gonna want to learn nothing about this. You gonna have to use your mind, your creativity, and make it interesting to them. That's all you gotta do, is make it interesting to them where they can accept it. And the ancestors gonna do the rest. That's all you got to do. Oh, look at here. The first post-slavery Black governor in the 10 years of Reconstruction, following the Civil War between 1865 and 1875, a few Black ex-slaves participated in this nation's highest corridors of political power. Pinckney Ben, I think that's one name. Pinckney Ben Stewart Pinchback was one of those few. That was his name. Pinckney Ben Stewart Pinchback. Pinckney. 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 Ben Stewart Pinchback. Pinchback. That was his name. Was one of those few. Besides being a governor, Pinchback distinguished himself in many ways. Pinchback was born on May 10, 1837, as one of 10 siblings who belonged to a white Mississippi planter who allowed Pinchback to learn a few skills. He allowed him to learn a few skills. He probably had a likeness to him. You know, he probably had a likeness to him. He probably knew that he was smart and that what he learned would be useful for him. See, some slave owners and, you know, they would let the slave learn a skill because then they can hire him out. Then they can hire him out and make more money. Sometimes they would let him you could keep a quarter and you give me the $5, you know, whatever it was. Yeah, they would do stuff like that. So, you know, he was able to learn a few skills. In his youth, Pinchback worked as a steward on steamboats and learned how to steer boats up and down the Mississippi River, the Missouri River, and the Red River. During the Civil War, Pinchback became the only Black officer in the Union-controlled Louisiana Native Guard. I ain't never heard about the Native Guard. We heard about the National Guards. He distinguished himself by leading his troops through Confederate blockades of the Mississippi River around the city of New Orleans, Louisiana, which the Confederate Army controlled. That Black man, Pinchback, this Black man led his troops through the Confederate blockades of the Mississippi River. But see, it already told on the other page how precise he was, how exceptional he was. Could nobody else have done this? No, honey. Couldn't nobody else have done it. That's just like Robert Smalls. Couldn't nobody else have orchestrated stealing that Confederate ship and getting away to the Union Army. They couldn't. Yeah, and then he led the blockades around the city of New Orleans, which the Confederate Army controlled New Orleans. But he led them around there. He was so precise. The black man. After the war, Pinckney Pinchback became very active in the Republican Party. In 1868, Pinchback became the first black delegate to a Republican presidential convention. In that same year, he was elected to the state senate and named pro tempore, Tempore. He became lieutenant governor of Louisiana upon the death of Governor Oscar Dunn, who was the acting governor until another one was elected. A few years later, in 1872, he was elected to the United States Congress. Yes, and that was Pinckney Pinchback. You know, he got that long name. We just gonna call him Pinckney Pinchback. Yeah, Pinckney Ben Stewart Pinchback. We just gonna call him Pinchback. And then they come out with that movie Hunchback. Remember Pinchback? Yeah, that's all you got. Pinckney. Yeah. If you got to remember Pinch Me Pinchback. I don't know, just get your mind to remember his name. Pinchback. Yeah. The first humans were black. That's what it say right there. The first humans was black. I told you who the cosmos manifested. White folks is not superior. They are not supreme. Anybody can still learn it and use it to their advantage. You can still probably anything. Learn it and use it to your advantage. But when the truth comes out, see, when the truth comes out, that's all that's happening now, the truth coming out. The mother and father of all humankind were black people in Africa. Genetic markers found in chromosome studies indicate that all humans around the world have a single common black ancestry. In 1997, paleontologists announced a startling discovery of skull and body remains in the African country of Ethiopia. According to scientific tests, these artifacts are the oldest and the best preserved evolutionary record of modern man and date back more than 160,000 years. 160,000 years. What was white people then? What were white people then? Why do Black America insist on believing that white people are the first, the best, the supreme, the overall, when they are not? They are not. It's here in the book. If we just read a little bit. Before I even read all of this right here, I knew it. It was shown to me. White folks can't even go past heaven. They cannot go past heaven. Now heaven is in the first universe too. Yeah, heaven is in the first universe. We quite possibly are in hell. Yeah, we quite possibly are in hell right now. But we're here to heal and save Black America, Black people. Everybody's here to save their people. White people here to save white people. White people ain't supposed to keep this hell going and burning and burning and burning forever and ever and ever and ever. You know, but they the ones invented it. I guess they intend to let it burn on forever and ever and ever. And they're going to keep Black folks in it forever and ever and ever too. You know, yes, it's amazing. Scientists, I'm going to write that down. Let me write that down. Wait a minute, give me a pen or something before I forget. I'm going to write that down right here, 160,000 years. And that's going to begin my study of chronological order. I guess I'll start back right there. So when you got your channel and stuff, put it in the chat somewhere, and I'll find it when I get back to reading and stuff where I can start learning the chronological order of stuff. Yeah. Scientists from the University of California said this discovery filled in a big gap in the African human fossil record and supports the genetic evidence that modern humans arose from Africa and not from multiple locations in Europe, Asia, and Africa, as some researchers suggest. I think I did hear something about that. But it was a lie. Pretty much was a lie. Yeah, we ain't got long, y'all. We do not have long. Maybe another 30 minutes. Yeah, I hope sister made it back when she left. I did hear something about that maybe life started in other places, at the same time and stuff. And I don't know. I wasn't here then, but if it did, they were black. They were black if it did. I think that whoever I was talking to was trying to say that, somehow white folks ended up living at the same time that life became. And, and I was just like, well, if it was, they were black, but it says it right here that, now life began in Africa. It was black people. That's it and that's all then. Maybe that person will see this video and come and say, yeah, well, me, I said it and I still believe it. And then I'm going to read this whole book in their face. But yeah, we just got to start learning. DNA, genetic coding, carbon testing, and archaeological artifacts allow scientists not only to track the origin of mankind back to Africa, but to also proclaim the first humans on this earth was black people. And the last people on this earth gonna be black people. That's how the cosmos wanted it. That's how the cosmos designed it to be. And that's how the cosmos wanted it to be. Ask me how I know. Ask me how I know this. How you don't know this is the question. See, white people can only birth white people with white people. White people can only birth white people with white people. Eventually, the birthing slows down. The people of whiteness, the white people, the pale-faced people, they don't prolong in life. Their life decreases because they can only procreate with each other. And you can only do that for so long if it's not multiplying in some type of way or adding in some type. I don't know. You're supposed to be the mathematician. I don't even hardly understand math that much. But I know, the first humans on the earth were black people. Mother Earth pretty much want the last people on earth to be black people. And we don't really want all of this futuristic world, that white people is building up for us. I don't want it. I guess some of y'all enjoy flying in the cosmos once, the cosmos, because the sun is going to be a natural purging. Since these people talking about purging the planet of too many people, the cosmos is in it now. Their asses is the ones that's finna be purged. All I want to say, while we keeping our money to ourselves and stuff, don't have no more mixed babies. If you don't find nobody you love and want to be with and procreate with and prolong your black lineage, then don't even have no more babies. Yeah, go get yourself fixed. So if you ain't gonna have no black babies, go get yourself fixed. Right here, right now. Because that's why we're here. That's the only reason why we're here, for black America, to heal black people and have black babies. White folks said it first. Don't be mad at me. You wasn't this mad at white folks when they said, white is right. Keep white pure. And a lot of them still feel like that. So, hey, I'm just agreeing with them. Yeah. I don't know, love who you love, but you better know who you're loving. And you better know who they love. Yeah, hell, they great auntie, that's her husband in them books right there, doing all that lynching and shit, they great uncle and stuff. Yeah, they love your wife too. They love Becky too. Shit, they love Sabrina before your ass even knew Sabrina. So you think about it. Don't tell me to think about it. Honey, no. You wrong right there. So let's read. And we finna get up out of here. We got things to do. Yes, honey. In 2002, the Discovery Channel aired a 2-hour research docudrama. It ain't a documentary, honey. That's a docudrama entitled The Real Eve, that used DNA studies to reconstruct how the first human life, which was black and free, first existed in Africa. first existed in Africa. The offspring of Black Africans migrated to other parts of the world in search of cooler and more favorable climates. And then we all know that the world was the world was connected. Well, I wish we had a map, a puzzle like, of the map, and it can show all the continents together. And then we can move the pieces and show how all the continents separated. See, it's going to be some type of special mechanism under it. And I don't know, possibly add in the currents of all the oceans, okay? Your mind thinking like this. I'm just giving you some ideas. And when you get it perfected and stuff, let me know so I can buy one. And then I can show my babies and stuff. But all the planets, all the continents were connected. But over time, and that's when all the Black people in Africa started migrating to other parts of the world. See, this right here is in the shape of, the United States right here. The United States, it actually broke off too. I was trying to find something of the world, the whole world, Africa and stuff, and the rest of the continents, so we can see how they broke off and they separated. Well, whatever you're going to construct and stuff, I don't know if it's going to be a toy or whatever. I don't know. But, it's going to have a special mechanism under it, and it'll be able to pull all of the continents back together to show how it was in the beginning. And then we'll be able to slowly open up the continents and show how all the continents separated. Now, underneath there is going to be the blue for where the oceans is at. See? And we'll be able to, you're going to have another little mechanism that's going to have the currents of the ocean. So maybe on the underside right there, I can flick that little switch right there, and it'll show how the currents is actually, going around on that device right there. It's just something that we can easily look at it, and we can actually work it and see how it's working. I don't know. I was just thinking of this stuff. Maybe not. But, let's read. Yeah. Oh, I know, right? The first Black king. The first Black king in the Americas. And now remember William Whipple. His name was Prince Whipple. He was a young lad, a young boy in Africa, and he was wealthy. He was a prince. And his parents sent him, the princess and the king, the queen and the king. Yeah, his parents sent him to America to get some education, and he was kidnapped. Yeah, how they gonna kidnap? They kidnapped a young prince. He was enslaved and stuff, but he got away when he joined the army. Yeah, Prince Whipple. It's in the book. And then we have William Whipple too. They two different people, but the same last name. Yeah, the first Black king in the Americas. It is common knowledge that Africa had Black kings. But how many people are aware that there was at least one Black king in the Western Hemisphere? Henry Christophe. HenryChristophe. Henry Christophe. That is not Christopher, Christophe, who became a Black king, was born in 1767 on the island of Grenada in the Caribbean. I always say Caribbean though, but I'm saying. His parents, who were originally slaves, were brought to the islands to work in the sugarcane industry. While still a child, Christophe's father sold him to a white ship captain, who subsequently sold him to a French sugar planter in Haiti. Raising and cutting sugarcane was brutal labor and caused much discontent among the slaves in Haiti. Having witnessed the suffering of his people, Christophe joined in the Great Haitian Slave Revolt that overthrew the French colonists. That ain't it. Hold on. Christophe performed so well during the Haitian Revolt that he was recognized by General Toussaint L'Ouverture. General Toussaint L'Ouverture, and promoted to the rank of sergeant. After the Haitian Revolt, the island was divided into two independent republics, and Christophe was elected president of the northern state in February 1807. Now, here in the United States in 1807, I think we had the insurrection. The insurrection of 1807, which President Trump, y'all president, gonna use that insurrection so that he can call in the military law. That's what I think. When the protesters rise up and say, hey, you got to stop doing all this and stuff, then he gonna use the insurrection of the 1807. That's what I think. I just learned about the insurrection of 1807. I didn't even know nothing about it. I think I first heard about it when all Trump dogs and stuff was down at the Capitol riot and stuff and destroying everything and willing to kill everybody and stuff like that. But I was like, wow. I just mentioned that because I seen 1807, but I digress. He successfully, Henry Christopher, he successfully introduced many social, educational, and economic reforms. However, to continue to improve the quality of life for his people, he decided to create the first Black kingdom in the Western world. Oh, my ancestors. On March the 28th, 1811, Christophe declared Haiti a kingdom and himself King Henry. If you don't start naming your babies after our most brilliant minds ever, Black people, take yourself back. Take yourself back. Your identity, all the greatness in you, take it back, okay? Okay, Henry is fine. Name him Henry, honey. But teach him that he's King Henry. He's King Henry, okay? Start giving some substance even to our names, especially to our names. I'm just saying. Oh, yeah. Years later, a stroke left him partially paralyzed. To keep his enemies from capturing and mutilating him, he eventually committed suicide. He said, they ain't getting my body. They ain't getting my mind. They might get my body, but they ain't going to get my mind. They going to torture him and draw every ounce of intellect that he had in him. Henry Christophe had arisen from a poor little Black boy to the only king in the Western Hemisphere. Honey, you better tell Henry who he really is. Let him know who his name really is. Oh, and then I remember hearing about John Henry. I think John Henry was that man that he outbeat the train or something like that. He worked himself to death, but he did it. Yep. First Freedom Riders. Yeah, we're only going to read a few more because I want us to go. This book right here ain't got no chapters. No, we can read on and on and on and on with this right here. First Freedom Riders. History will always repeat itself. Told y'all, history will always repeat itself. Why y'all Black America think that his story won't repeat itself? Why you think enslavement won't repeat itself right here on this land in America? Why do you think that massacres will not happen again right here on this land? Is it because they phrasing it different? Oh, now it's purging. Same thing. Black America. History will always repeat itself, especially when its lessons are ignored. Dedicated ignorance. You harming yourself. And white folks okay with that. Other people okay with that. Because you should know better. You should know more than anybody know, Black America. Other folks, see, they realizing that they should have listened to Black America all along. See, they letting us know, it don't take us a whole lot of time to know that y'all was the ones to listen to, and we sorry. Just please come and help us. It's too late for them. We got to start listening to us now. And it's just too late for them because we can't trust them. That's the only reason Black America refused to come out and save anybody else. Because we can't trust y'all motherfuckers. Y'all cannot be trusted. So we'd rather save ourselves out of this burning house and get on the mothership and leave all y'all asses here. That's it and that's all. History will always repeat itself, especially when its lessons are ignored. When the Congress of Racial Equality, CORE, launched the Freedom Rides in the early 1960s, most people thought they were a totally new concept. However, they wasn't. See, you stay dumb. You keep each other dumb. That's why we don't know nothing. Yeah, I was willing to sit down here and read to us so I can learn, and hopefully I can help us learn. Then you can go teach your babies and stuff. You can get your own kind way of saying it. Use your own telephone voice for teaching. If you know you got a calm demeanor and your spirit is just so loving. Everybody see pink when they see you. You know, unlike face, everybody see red changing to green, changing to blue, you know. But yeah, you can do this too. Just be yourself and go do it. Because it's time for us to learn. Fuck the dumb shit we've been taught. Fuck what you heard. It is time to teach Black America. He said, however, they weren't a totally new concept. Freedom Rise occurred much earlier in the mid-1940s. A whole 20 years went by. Imagine what could have been created in them 20 years. Those rides called Journey of Reconciliation. Journey of Reconciliation lasted 2 weeks. Riding on Greyhound buses, the first Freedom Riders traveled to 15 different eastern cities in the states of Virginia, North Carolina, Tennessee, and Kentucky. As it had been throughout history, the 1940s Freedom Riders were threatened with arrest, which fortunately did not happen. Did not actually happen. It didn't happen. What triggered these Freedom Rides or the Journey of Reconciliation? It was Irene Morgan, a Black woman. Irene, honey, let me tell you about. In 1944, while riding from Virginia to Maryland, a Greyhound bus driver asked Irene Morgan to surrender her seat to a white person and move to the rear of the bus. When Irene Morgan refused, she was arrested, charged, and tried for disorderly conduct in the Circuit Court of Middlesex County, Virginia. She was found guilty and fined $10. With the assistance of the NAACP, she sued both the bus company and the city in the United States Supreme Court. The court trial lasted for years because they thought she was going to give up. But she finally prevailed with a positive courtroom decision. On June the 3rd, 1946, the Supreme Court reversed a lower court decision and struck down segregated interstate bus travel. Actually, when Irene Morgan and Rosa Parks refused to give up their seats, their protests were a continuation of strong Black womanhood that modeled Sojourner Truth transportation protests in the District of Columbia in the mid-1800s, y'all. Sojourner Truth was already protesting in the 1800s. Yes, she was. Let me read that again because it took me there. Actually, when Irene Morgan and Rosa Parks refused to give up their seats, their protest was actually a continuation of strong Black womanhood that modeled Sojourner Truth's transportation protests in the District of Columbia in the mid-1800s. See, all these years, we never knew that. That Rosa Parks, I never heard of Irene. I never heard of Irene. But Rosa Parks, we thought Rosa Parks was the first one, the only one. Rosa Parks was just continuing what Sojourner Truth started. Yes. I know I got to read this one right here. I think this is the first Black bicycling champion. For nearly a century, Black athletes dominated professional and amateur sports, such as jockeying, boxing, track and field, basketball, and baseball. In recent times, Black athletes began dominating such sports as fencing, soccer, tennis, golf. We know what Dr. Francis Cress Wilson said about them sports. All them balls. In the 21st century, cycling has been dominated by white people. They can ride some bikes now. Oh, yeah, they can ride some bikes. Lance Armstrong established international bicycling records. Yeah. Honey, he was breaking records internationally riding that bike. Yes. But did you know that nearly a century ago, a black man named Marshall W. Taylor was an undisputed national and international bicycling champion. Huh? I didn't either. Since bicycle racing started back in 1878, and cycling today is not a high-profile professional sport, it might be somewhat difficult to envision a black bicyclist as a sports hero. I know, let me read that again because that seemed like a whole bunch of tongue twisting. Since bicycle racing started back in 1878 and cycling today is not a high-profile professional sport, it might be somewhat difficult to envision a black bicyclist as a sports hero. I get that. Yeah. However, Marshall Taylor was the first black American professional bicyclist to earn worldwide fame and set cycling records around the world. Around the world. And this was in 1878. 13 years after the physical enslavement was over. We were free from physical enslavement. See, it only took overnight to build Black Wall Street up. I know it. Compared to hundreds of years, y'all better stop playing. At the end of the 1800s, bicycling was a popular mode of transportation and a competitive sport in America and across Europe. So see, bicycling was much more than just riding a bike. Bicycling was a lifesaver. Yeah, it probably saved a whole bunch of sanity with Black America. Like you just get on that bike and you just ride your way, ride till you can't pedal no more. To the ends of the universe. Just ride, on your bicycle. It was more than just a bike. For Black people, everything is more than what it seems. For us, see, that's the brilliance of it. We got in everything what no one else has. That's why no one else can feel the gratitude in nothing. Hell, I mean, for crying out loud, shit, they building robots. Who is not that grateful to have a regular dog? Who is not that grateful to have a regular car? Why you gotta have a car that drives itself? Why you gotta have a car that flies? See, Black America, everything is different for us. We got to be grateful in pro-life, what the cosmos gives and allows for us to use for the benefit. Ain't no benefit in having no flying car. Ain't no benefit in having a car that drives itself. And your ass can drive. Now, I get it, people that can't drive and that need, they need help. They need to be driven to the hospital. I'm not saying that, it can't be used. Because we have people that they can't do nothing. They can't even walk, But if they got a autonomous car, I guess, it can be used for some benefit. But Black America, I'm just saying, let's not us act like these futuristic toys are part of life. Because they're not. Okay? They're not. I'm not sorry to tell you that. It's just not. Marshall Taylor was born on a farm near Indianapolis, Indiana in 1878. He was right here, right after slavery. As an early victim of racism and social exclusion, he directed his energy and anger into sports. Yeah. I don't need going taking it out on nobody, on no person, and on yourself. Going to drink, get drunk, do drugs, hurt yourself. I ain't no need doing all that. No, find you some sports. Find somewhere else to use that energy. Go read and study. Take all your anger, all your depression, all your sadness, and put it into this book right here. I mean, you use a pencil, you use a bookmark, you write it word for word for word. You can write as hard as you want to. The Black people was the first people on earth. But you got to do something with that energy, something productive. So he put all his into sports. Yeah, honey, no wonder he was national and international. He had a lot of anger. Yeah, well, let's read. Taylor acquired a bicycle and became an expert trick rider. To gain acceptance and recognition, Taylor moved to Massachusetts, where he could compete in local bicycle races in a less racially hostile environment. At the age of 16, Taylor was a world-class sprinter, a professional cyclist at 18, and a world champion at 20 years old. By the end of the 1901 season, Taylor was only 22, but he had competed against and defeated the cycling champions of every major European country. I didn't say European state. I said European country. Well, it ain't no European states. White people just in the states. But it said every major European country. I know I got to go, soon. My nose running and stuff. In Europe, Taylor won 42 of 57 bicycling races. One man. 42 for 3 or 4 5. That's 14. 14 other races, other folks can win. You can have 2. You can take 1. You get 3. Even if one person win all 14 of them, it still don't even hold a candle to this man winning 42 out of 57. Supreme. The supremacy of dominating belongs to white people. And we dominate without even harming and hurting. Yeah, black people dominate, ain't harm nobody, ain't hurt nobody, because it comes from the cosmos. We come from the cosmos. He was a conquering hero. Taylor was the first black athlete to have a commercial sponsor, establish a world record. So all these world records y'all know, he the first one. He was the first one, honey. Don't you let nobody else tell you no different, because Dr. Claude Anderson is teaching us. We got to start believing in us. Taylor was the first athlete to have a commercial sponsor, establish a world record, and compete regularly in open, integrated competitions for an annual championship. He became a wealthy man while he was in Europe. When Taylor returned to America, he returned to being a victim of racism and was denied access to restaurants, hotels, bicycle tracks, and a source of income. In 1932, while still the victim of racism in his own country, Marshall Taylor died in poverty. That's what America means for Black America to have. That's what white America means for Black America to have. Nothing in America. Do for yourself, Black America. Let's do for ourselves. Let's heal us, our people, and have black babies. Keep your black money. It's green, I know. I got some of it right here. I fell on the floor. I got some of it right here. It's green, but it's black money. When I spend it, I'm taking it to a black establishment, black business. It's time to quit playing with white folks, quit letting white folks think, oh, they not going to do nothing, they all right, they okay. No, we ain't going to do nothing physically to y'all ass, because we not no animals. We're not animals. We don't come out and harm and hurt people, inflict pain on people. No, we just going to get y'all ass back y'all own way. We done having babies with y'all white people. We're done having babies with y'all. And you, my sister, my brother, if you do decide, well, Face, I love him, I got to be with him and stuff, honey, you and his ass need to teach your babies. Have black babies. Have black babies. That's initially what his people wanted. See, until they realize, oh no, we do need melanin. Oh, please tell everybody we can sleep with black people. We can let them sleep with us. I'll never do it. But yeah, y'all can do it and stuff. At least keep our lineage going on. We don't need their lineage to go on no more. No. No, on our behalf and stuff. We don't need to keep assisting white America with nothing. And I'm going to leave it right there. I just want to leave y'all with, with a little goodness, because I don't want you going out under the sun with all this stress on you and stuff, because you ain't even got to be worried. Black America, you do not have to be worried. Just be wary. Just be wary. When you come across us, our sisters and brothers out there and stuff, and you done looked at her ass for 2 seconds, you better get your eyes off of her. Just tell her she look like Mia Jameson, our black astronaut. Yeah. Tell her she look like Madam C.J. Walker, I'll think of somebody. Shit. Let him know. Oh, brother, man, that gray look good on you, man. Man, you over there like Frederick Douglass. Cause you know Frederick had a head full of gray hair. I don't know, say something. Shit, when she asks you, what the fuck you looking at here? Don't you say your ugly ass. Or then y'all ass gonna be fighting. See, we gotta handle us different now. It's time to handle us gently, with love and affection and acceptance. You know, cause white folks here don't like you and don't like her ass either here. Say that. They ask you, what the hell you looking at? I'm just wondering here, did you know how much white folks hate us? I'm just saying, hell. Yeah, I'm just saying. But let me leave y'all with some goodness and stuff, because I don't want you to leave here all bound up and worried and stuff, you know? Yeah, don't be worried, honey. You got that whole multiverse to go up there. You ain't even got to go to heaven where white folks at. You sure don't. I know we can't see our life without white people here on earth, so we sure can't see our life without them after earth. Well, I can. First of all, you just keep you some gratitude in your heart, okay? Keep you some gratitude. It's going to help you. Let me tell you, gratitude shields you from negativity. Yeah, I know some people right over there now, probably madder than a motherfucker at me when they see this video. But, honey, I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful, honey, to be here, to stand up and speak for my people, for my ancestors. Honey, it ain't nothing you can say. Sure ain't. You can look me in my eyes and tell me what you want to tell me, like our brother with his old sorry ass done told me that I'm a failure. You a motherfucking lie. You a lie. You the motherfucking failure. Shit, I ain't no failure, honey. No, I am not no failure. No, I know where I come from. Shit, he did wrong. See, gratitude, it shields you from any negativity. Anything anybody got to say to you, honey, all you got to do is be grateful for whatever. Well, hell, I'm grateful for my paycheck. Yeah, anybody got something to say to you or whatever, I'm grateful for my paycheck. Shit, if you want to, you can tell them what all you going to do with it, because you know you got them degrees and stuff. Yeah, go on and let them know. Shit, hell, I'm going to put down my money on my mini mansion. Shit, what's up with you? What are you going to do? You know, I mean, shit, be grateful. Shit, if you just going to get your 1-bedroom, your efficiency apartment, so what? Be grateful for it. You know, you ain't got but a lemon of a car. Be grateful for it. Now, see, you finna get your limousine now, see? You finna get your fancy, your up-to-date, your pro-life car. I ain't saying you're going to get no flying car. Shit, get off of that, because that's anti-life. You know, but have a little gratitude. Gratitude makes you at least 25% happy. Yeah. I don't care what you sad, upset, depressed about, mad about, honey. Think about your paycheck. You know, you just got it yesterday, so you do got to wait 13 more days to get the next one. But hell, you can think about it. You can think about it because you know it's coming. Even if it's your last paycheck because you quit your job yesterday. You know you still got that next paycheck coming. It makes you 25% happy. Think something to be happy, grateful for. Because that's where your happiness is. I used to think people was our happiness. Yeah. I used to think people was our happiness and stuff. And I thought somebody made me so happy. Because I'm already a happy person. The sun make me happy. And I didn't even know why. But the sun make me happy because it's like a battery. You know, the sun is like a battery for us. When we know. When we thinking like white folk, we think, oh, hell, it's hot outside. Close them blinds up over there. Running from it. Where my shades at? Give me my shades to put on. Because we thinking like white folks. See, we got to get out of that white folk mindset. Yeah, hell, white folks trying their best to think like black folks, live like black folks, talk like black folks, walk, dress like black folks. Yeah, honey, they fooling all the black folks. All of y'all fool. Everybody fool but me and the sun. Men, they can't fool the sun, see. The sun know. See, the cosmos knows who it manifested. The cosmos knows, like our brother just taught us in this book, that the black man was the first person. The cosmos know that. White folks act like they gonna change their skin color black and fool the sun. They literally gonna fool the ancestors. And then I did see that woman some years ago. Y'all know that white woman that's done turned herself black. I don't know how the hell she did it. Taking them pills, I guess. Because they do got melanated pills. I don't know. But she turned herself black. She living over there in Africa and them somewhere now. Yeah. But honey, her skin look like it's a chocolate. It look like some chocolate candy. You know how you pick up your chocolate candy and it's brown, it's chocolate, but it look like chocolate candy. You know how brown paint, when you spray paint a table or something, when I was a first-time mother and I was a teenage mother, and I used to try to make a dress or something look different. You know, you spray paint it, but the paint run. And then when it dry, you got this huge stain running down the dresser because the paint runs. Well, that's how her skin looked. So artificial to me, though. I'm just saying. And I'm sure if it looked like that to me, it's like that with the sun. The sun is like, what the fuck is this? This is not what I made. This is not of me. The sun knows. The cosmos knows. But just have a little gratitude, because gratitude rewires your brain. Rewires your brain, honey. You've been thinking about that man, that bill, or whatever. Your car done broke down. Something done happened. Be grateful so you can rewire your brain. You'll get a better man. You know, you'll get a better vehicle. You know, you're going to be fine. Just rewire your brain. Be grateful. Be grateful. Yeah. Being grateful, it improves your sleep. Yeah. It eliminates stress. It heals you. Being grateful enhances the law of attraction, and it improves relationship. Whatever relationship you got, being grateful will improve it. Yeah. Just be grateful for the person. That's all you got to do. How your body reacts to singing. Did y'all know that singing is so beneficial to Black people? It is so beneficial to Black people. One of the keys, because see, the cosmos gave us all the keys. That's why we dominate everything. Everything we dominate. White folks can't steal it, learn how to use it, and make it a benefit of theirs. They can't do that. Anybody can do that. Anybody can steal something, learn it, and use it as a benefit for them. White folks have done that. But singing, music naturally, music is a universal thing, I guess. You know, everybody can feel the beat. Can you feel the beat? Everybody can feel the beat, you know. Music is universal. But singing is different for us too. Our music has messages in it. Our music has messages in it. I hear some beautiful music from a whole lot of different people. I just love music, you know. But it's Black people music. Everybody's music is Black people music. That's probably why I can resonate with other people's music. Like John Cougar Mellencamp, she had a dream. Oh, it was a good one. And you know, John Cougar Mellencamp, in his videos, he had all them Black people around him. I guess because he was raised by Black people, or maybe when he got into music, you know, they resonated with him. And that's where his music come through at. But it's our music. We were the first ones here with everything, created everything. That's why music activates your whole brain, your entire brain. Music activates your entire brain, Black America. White folks knew this. White folks use your music to activate their brain and give them insight, motivation, inspiration, creativeness. But they use our music also to put us on a lower frequency where we become destructive, distracted, can't focus. You know, we become like them instead of like ourselves, enhancing our true selves. See, white folks have weaponized everything. I don't care what Jane said here. White folks, white America. We talking about America right here, right now. Hell, the whole world thinking like white America, if you ask me. Now, I don't know who came up with this futuristic world, because it looked to me, I was listening to Sister the other day, and she was saying China is ahead of time. Oh, honey, she said China is ahead of time. Then she had some shorts in her video. Well, honey, you step in the house, and where you stepping there with your feet, all you got to do is take your feet, move your feet backwards, or step out of your shoes, and your shoes is in a designated spot where it's going to clean your shoes. Beat the hell out of me. I don't know, beat the hell out of me. Then when she walked into the living room, it's like, I don't know, it opened up a whole sterilization or something. It's like she walked out of this phase right here and stepped over this threshold, honey. She was in her house coat, her hair rollers, her flip-flops. That's how I was like, well, dang, it just went from there to there. I don't know, beats me. I'm just saying, but let's get back to our gratitude, being grateful. Singing. And what we were talking about, singing. Your whole body regenerates, heals itself just from singing. Your heart, when you singing joyful or expressive songs, they nourish your heart. Them songs nourish your heart. They balance your emotions and uplift your spirit. Yep. I don't know. Think about the Commodores. Sweet Love. Think about Natalie Cole. Our Love. Think about, I don't know. I got a lot of songs that I love of my mother's music. And they all are good songs that give you good feelings. I call them good feel music. Yep. I was born in the 70s, but it's our music, our older music. You might find some good music out there today. I like Kelly Price. I mean, we do got some good, artists and songbirds out there and stuff. I love Fantasia, but they becoming so far and few in between. Shit, you got to kick over them other horses first. I'm just saying, yeah, you got to get through all the other music and noise and stuff first to get it. But when you do, honey, when you singing the song, that better not nobody say nothing to you. Better not nobody say nothing to you when your song come on the radio until it go off. They better write it on a piece of paper and slide it over there to you, and you can write yes or no, because you got to hit that note. Honey, your lungs, when you singing, it expands your lungs. You can get all the air in your lungs, and it improves your oxygen intake. See, we ain't even breathing right out our nose, Black America. We breathing like white folks today. We breathing so shallow. And I done said it once, and I'm going to say it again. We a sneeze away from hyperventilating, because that's the life we in with white America. White America is toxic as fuck to Black America. We ain't living for us. We not living for us. We not thinking for us. We doing everything like white America brainwashed us and programmed us to do. So yeah, sing. And so you can get some oxygen into your lungs and stuff, Yeah, your liver. When you singing helps regulate emotions like frustration, anger, and stress. Then we just learned about brother used all of his anger and frustration into sports. There you go. Yep. I rejuvenate my case. Yep. There you go. Singing helps regulate emotions like frustration, anger, and stress. I rejuvenate my case. I don't rest my case. You know how they be like, I rest my case. You know how you be in there and everybody be like, I rest my case. No, I rejuvenate my case. Yeah. Kidneys. When you singing a song, you singing your favorite song, and you're going to sing it from the beginning to the end. Sometimes I wait to just the chorus part or the bridge, because, I do get aggravated myself when somebody just sitting over there and you got to sing the whole song. And I might be like, if it's one of my songs, well, let me get this part. It's my turn. Yeah, because we like that with each other. See, you my baddie. I know you don't even know me. But if you see me out there in the store hunting, I ain't seen nobody but all these pale-faced people. And then I turn around that corner and see sister. I'm like, sister, how you doing today, sister? Oh, sister, it's so good to see you. You be like, damn, where the hell she been? Now, where you been? See, we got to get back to each other. I'm just saying. Let me finish this so I can let y'all go. But your kidneys, when you singing, y'all singing can strengthen your kidney energy. It strengthens kidney energy by fostering vocal expression. Yeah, if they telling you your kidneys is getting weak and stuff like that, honey, you better start singing. Whatever's going on with your music, with your body. We better start singing. I haven't even been singing. I've been just working and working and working. I'm putting me some music on today. Yeah, I'm putting me some music on today and stuff. I love music. Music is I can't even say which is the first and which is the second. Reading and music are my first loves. And they both running neck to neck. I mean, one might get forward and the other one might get, but you know, they running neck to neck. It's music and reading. And that's probably the only reason I ain't been listening to music, because I've been reading. You know, I just been reading and stuff. But that's it, and that's all, y'all. And I just want to let y'all go on this right here and just have a wonderful day. Know that sun out there is for you, Black America, Black Africa, and Africa right there with the sun. Yeah, I would love to go to Africa someday, but I don't think I'm going to fly. No, I don't think I'm going to get on nobody's airplane. No, I think I'll walk. I'm just being facetious with y'all now. Go out and get you some sun, because the sun is shining, y'all. Let me take this plastic off of my window. Shit. Son, I can take this off of here and let the sun up in my house. Shit. Yeah, I know that's right, honey. I need some sun in my life, baby. So don't be keeping me up in all this barren coldness. All this barren coldness. Everything hard. No, I need to have that sun. You see how it is for us? So yeah, just accept us, our love, our ancestors, all that there is. And no, you ain't got to just go to heaven and hell. No, Black America, Black Africa, you can go to that whole multiverse up there. I'll see you in the 12th of never when we leave here. You know, yeah, that's where I'm going and stuff. But I'm going to let us go now. Peace and power to the people. Peace and power to the people. Teach our babies. You know, let's just start seeing us through different lights. Let's just start seeing us through a different light. The sunlight. The sunlight, honey. Everybody act like the sun is for them. No, it ain't. The sun is for Black America and Black Africa. If white people succeed, one of our books right here, The African Dilemma, The Negro Problem, and Modern Democracy 2, honey, this is a 1,400-page document, I guess, docu-series, memorandum, I don't know, but we gonna get it. Honey, this is 1,408 pages of genocide. It must be Black Africa and Black America. I mean, hell, who else? It's the largest study on BA, and BA got to be, I've read BA as Black America. That's what I say. Y'all the ones said don't say African Americans. Now, you can't be telling me one thing, and then all of a sudden you switch it. And then I was reading too that BA is also Black Africa. That's how them people call it, Black Africa. So, you know, I'm like, well, this must be talking about Black America and Black Africa, but it's 1,400 pages of genocide. And I just want to say this to you so that you will know when you go out there, that sun is for you, because my sister, my brother, if these people successfully exterminate Black people, the whole sun gonna blow up. The whole sun is gonna blow up. The world will be no more. Then it will be the end of this world. People don't know when the end of this world gonna happen. I know they talking about, it's the end of days. No, it's the end of this age. We just going into a new age. That's it, and that's all. But yeah, keep on assisting white America and you know, and their pawns, their sisters, and exterminate Black people, and the whole sun gonna blow up. Ain't nobody else gonna be here no more. Yep, nobody. You know, and I want to leave us on that, and I'll see y'all, you know, the next time. Yep, I will see y'all the next time. Yeah, peace and power to the people. And I'm going to call you right now, Thomas.